Don't you dare!
Go to bed, Red! Ah!
We're 9 minutes into the stream. You can't be telling me to go to bed already. Welcome in, Austin. Welcome in, Pause.
Wake the fuck up.
Thank you. Oh my god, actually, I left my water upstairs. Shit. Everyone drink water. I will have to retrieve my bottle in a second. Meow Hong, welcome in. Ichi, welcome in. Axie, welcome in. Ash, welcome in. Kaivena, welcome in. I hope you are all doing wonderful. Meow. Okay. We here. I'll be back in a minute. That was so well timed to you removing the loading screen. I know. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, took a little bit of a nap there, but I also have my water. Take a sip now. The rep has fallen asleep due to being told to go to bed. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you all. I'm excited for today. I have been wanting to replay this game for quite some time now. Emmy, welcome in. Drink some water. And we've been playing SRPGs since like the start of this year, I think. What did we play? We were playing Path of Radiance. I think that's what happened at the beginning of the year. And as soon as Path of Radiance was over, we switched right into Unicorn Overlord, which is another SRPG. And now that Unicorn Overlord is done, I want to take a step away from SRPGs. Because I know people want me to play Radiant Dawn next, right? I mean, it's only natural to continue on to the sequel. But I want to take a little bit of break from SRPGs and play just a regular RPG. Although, if I have to admit, Radiant Historia does have a little bit of strategy involved with it. I don't know if anyone's ever played this title before, but please let me know. This game came out originally in, I think it was like 2011, 2010, 2011, back on the DS, right? And I loved this game. A whole lot. But then I didn't realize that they had re-released this game on the 3DS and completely revamped it, right? Like, they added voice acting, they changed up the art, added anime cutscenes to it, they even added a new ending. And I want to see what that new ending is. So we're going to be playing Radiant Historia. And a couple other things. I want to mix things up a little bit. Ichi's got the right idea. We're back to being a variety streamer instead of just a Fire Emblem streamer, right? So, maybe 2 days a week, we'll do Radiant Historia. And then I'm thinking on Saturdays we do something a little bit more, one-shot streams, right? So we might do, this Saturday, we're going to be playing Fire Emblem Cypher with you guys, if you're interested. Ever since I taught Retsu how to play Fire Emblem Cypher on the during the charity stream, a lot of people have been interested in learning how to play, and then some people have already gotten around to building their own decks. Last Friday, I actually played a few matches with some people, And obviously I won because I'm really good at this game. But I thought it'd be fun to teach you guys too, if you're interested. But I don't, it won't be Fire Emblem Cypher every Saturday. I'm thinking of bringing back Community Fortnite. I might play a game that I don't intend on finishing on stream. I know, Ash, if you're still here, you've gotten me into the mood of playing Sekiro again. So I might start New Game Plus on Sekiro, and we'll see how far that gets me. With no intention of completing the entire game, but I do have the itch to play again. And what else? We'll play by ear, right? Whenever something comes up, and if there's enough interest for something on a particular weekend, you guys are free to let me know, and I'll schedule something. I'll put something on the schedule for you guys. Yeah? Sounds good. I think a stream of playing with ears might not go over well. What do you mean, Axie? What is a stream of playing with ears? Oh, play by ear. Very funny. Especially since I don't have any. But yeah. Yeah, I'm very open to listening to feedback from you guys. Anything that you guys want me to host or play or talk to you guys about, feel free to let me know. Oh, and that said, any of you guys want to collab with me, let me know. I posted, actually I should probably get that link. Posted on Twitter my 2024 collab list, which is not a comprehensive list. If there's a game you'd like me to play with you, is that English? It was close enough to English. Just let me know. We can discuss things. We can talk. Oh my god, I've done so many retweets. Where is it? Maybe it's in my bookmarks. If I was smart, I would put it in my bookmarks. And you know what? I did, because I am smart. There you go. Damn, Eve, have some mercy to newer players. I can't give people the false sense of security, you know? They need to know what it's like to lose. Or else they'll never get better. I'm definitely interested, especially since I'm in the vacation period of uni. Excellent. Congrats, Austin, for making it through another I was going to say semester, but you didn't call it semesters in the Discord. You called it something else. I think a stream of playing by ears. You would have to borrow other ears, or I guess you can borrow ears of corn. Austin, Ave, just call it how it is. Bullying. It's guidance. Kua trimester? Quadrimester? I have no idea what a quadrimester is. I know what a trimester is. I don't know what a quadrimester is. Okay. Any other announcements? 4 months? Interesting. One of the colleges I got accepted into had trimesters, and they were about that long. In that they're pretty damn short. It's really hard to keep up. Okay. So yeah, open to collabs. Just let me know. Doesn't have to be anything on that list. Just feel free to DM me and ask. And I think the last thing is this one. I've lost my place. Here it is. I did a tally on all the charity events we've had since I started streaming. And as of my most recent birthday stream, we have raised over $10,000 for charity, which is just absolutely phenomenal. I don't consider myself to be a particularly large streamer, or even a popular one, or even a funny one. But I think what we've accomplished so far is absolutely insane, and it's all thanks to you guys, honestly. So be proud of yourselves, because I know I'm proud of you guys. And we'll keep going. We'll get to 20,000. We'll get to 30,000. If we're still doing this in a couple of years, maybe we'll even get to maybe 100k is too much. We'll see. Let's think short term for now. I can't even imagine that much money. That's actually making me nervous. Anyways, thank you guys. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Let's move on to the game. Dream big? I can't dream big. I can barely dream small. Okay. We'll be starting a new game. And let's see. Perfect mode is recommended for players familiar with the original. That's me. This mode incorporates the new story content into the flow of the story. You cannot change modes once the game has started. And append mode is recommended for players unfamiliar with the original. This allows you to play through the original story before unlocking the new story content. What console is this game on? It is on 3DS, Ichi. The original was released on just the DS, but then a year later they re-released this game with a brand new ending, with voice acting and new cutscenes, new art and new cutscenes for the 3DS. So this is the 3DS version. I have not played this yet, and I have not seen what the new ending is. That's what our goal is for this series. I was gonna call it a let's play. Okay, we're gonna play perfect mode. How's the audio, guys? I think it's okay. I know there's no music playing, but I think in a little bit some music will start to play. Only those with strong minds should brave challenges of this brutal mode. Was it the first year on the 3DS? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, maybe it was, because if it was just released a year later, then it must be the first year of the 3DS. Which is so weird. I had no idea this game came out. I had zero idea this version of Radiant Historia came out on the 3DS. Until like way later. Bang! Thank you so much for resubscribing. I don't know why you're resubscribing though. You should totally stop that. Also, I need to fix that emote. I'll do that later. But welcome in, Fang. You guys should stop resubscribing. This is the opening scene, I believe. You should stop not accepting money. Stop being a little silly. You guys are way too silly. I gotta say, as far as like 3DS cutscenes go, these are actually pretty good. Because like what I remember the last cutscene we saw was for Fates, right? And like the 3D cutscenes for Fates was really bad when upscaled like this. Like it was probably fine being on like a 300 by 20 or 320 by 240 resolution, but this is stretched to fit my stream layout, and it looks pretty damn solid. This looks like watching anime on YouTube back in like the 2000s. This cutscene took up 80% of the game's memory, probably. But no, like I am impressed by the quality of this anime cutscene here. How was the game audio, by the way? Does it need to be boosted up a little bit?
The sand engulfed everything.
Also, this game, I'm pretty sure the DS version was not voiced. So, from what I hear, most of the lines, if not all of them, did have voice acting in the 3DS version. Austin, pause. Did you play the 3DS version? I only play the NDS version. It was a bit soft to your ears. I will boost it. Another thing, I love the music in this game. I remember
We
back in
failed.
like
Yet again.
20, I remember back in like 2011 to like 2013, this soundtrack was all I listened to. It's so good.
How many times has it been?
It's always funny. Pause. I always think of these guys as Lalafels. They literally look like Lalafels. I found a copy of it on Amazon somehow in like 2021, so I got it and played it then. You played the 3DS version, but all the way through. I remember mentioning that he wanted to replay it. I remember that. It was like coincidentally around the same time where I'm like, huh, I kind of want to play Radiant Historia.
And how many more will the world disappear into sand?
Guys, I hate sand. It's rough and coarse and
I'm
gets
tired
everywhere.
of all this, my sister.
As do I.
I think this is Yuri Lowenthal. You want to double check? I think you're right. Is it because they're short? It's because they're short and they also have the pointy ears that Lalafels have. It's not, dang it.
But we cannot give up. We must succeed. If we don't,
I do have the HD texture pack. It's not perfect, so don't look towards the left of the screen, but it is pretty good elsewhere. Oh, it's Leafs, VA, and Engage.
Yes, you're right.
You see, I've used Leaf so infrequently in Engage that I didn't even recognize it.
We have to do this. Can we really save the world?
I don't know. But we must have faith for now. Come, let's start again.
Yes, let's. That's why we possess this power after all. This time,
the true history will be written.
The continent of Vainqueur. A decaying world in which everything is slowly being engulfed by sand. The girl sounds like Silver Wolf. This strange phenomenon emanates from the site of an empire that met its downfall centuries ago. And as desertification approaches, a fierce war rages all over what little fertile land remains. To the east lies Alistel, a nation under siege by the war-hungry kingdom of Grenorg. It is here that a certain intelligence agent is about to embark on a new journey. A mission of critical import. This agent, the most able member of Estel's special intelligence unit, is known for his signature red garb. It's me! I'm the special agent! His name is Avier. I have to admit, I think I preferred the his old art style versus this one. They've really like anime-fied him in the 3DS version. I didn't know you were blonde. It's the lighting, you know. There's a lot of blonde lighting in this room.
Good to see you're as prompt as always.
Spare me the small talk. What do you need, Heiss?
Blunt as always, too.
Xander Mobus, is that the VA? I don't. I love this one mostly because the colors used, it's mesmerizing.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter how rude you are, so long as you get results.
Yeah, Joker Persona 5 VA. Oh, that's Stocks VA. Emmy, it looks like you have some competition in terms of VA packs. I know Paz loves their VA packs.
Speaking of which, I have a mission for you, Stock. As you know, it's been some time since we went to war with Granorg.
Yes. I hear the situation worsens by the day.
You hear right. Granorg, in particular near the Imperial ruins, has faced the worst of the desertification. They're desperate to claim any land that will yield a harvest.
It's a problem, to be sure.
As such, I've been sending agent after agent into Granorg to gather info. But every time, they've been faced with complications.
Have they been assassinated every time? I think Heiss's sprite, not the portrait, but the sprite, it looks so funny. You can't see his pupils, so it looks like he's just like powering up with white eyes.
The most recent expedition was no different. Which brings us to your mission. An agent with vital intel on Granorgite armaments has been stranded in enemy territory. I'll need you to rescue this agent and escort him safely back to Alistal.
A rescue mission? Wouldn't that usually be an army job? Unless, of course, the army isn't aware of it.
You catch on quickly. Now, the rendezvous point is west of Lasville Hills. Another operative will ensure the agent arrives there safely.
My talents are so known among friends, one of them just sends me sound bites when they're playing something going, pause, who's this?
Even if he has to lay down his own life to do so.
It looks like he should have glasses. Title does not disappoint. Abe is just playing as Abe. Kage, welcome! Kage, it's been like 4 months. You're finally able to hang out without spoilers. Unless you're planning on playing this game, in which case I'll see you in another 2 months.
As I'm sure you can guess, I need you to handle this before military personnel catch wind. They've been eager to do away with our special intelligence unit for some time now.
He's Engi.
Indeed, they seem to relish any opportunity to drag us through the muck.
So...
You don't care as much about this one. Glad to have you then. I was actually, I was telling everyone else before we started how I kind of felt bad that everyone, sorry, not everyone. I kind of felt bad for the last couple of months where I was playing a game that a lot of people didn't want spoilers of. So they weren't really able to stop by and come to any streams, and it was the only game I ever played. So for the past, month and a half, but almost 2 months now, because it came out in early March. A lot of people weren't able to show up, and I kind of felt bad about that. So, starting with reading Historia, I kind of wanted to break up my schedule a little bit more. So rather than doing 3 days of reading Historia, I wanted to maybe do 1 or 2 days so we can make a decent amount of progress on this game. It is a JRPG. And then on Saturdays, we can do something more one-off, right? So we'll have, those Fire Emblem Cypher days. We'll have those community Fortnite days. We'll probably play a game that I just feel like streaming that day, but don't plan on finishing on stream, I kind of wanted to start New Game Plus on Sekiro eventually. But I don't really intend to finish Sekiro on stream, Something like that. Just to, allow people to come back and hang out without worrying about new game spoilers and all that. So don't say I don't ever do anything for you guys.
Correct. You're the only man who can get it done.
Oh, wait, no, I was right. It was Silver Wolf? Ooh. Yeah, I literally only started it this morning. You started, what, Unicorn Overlord? You do too much for us? Nah. All you guys who are giving subs and buying subs, stop that. I don't need your sub money. Keep it. Keep it and buy yourself something nice.
The only one I trust.
Looking forward to the Cypher one? Me too. Yeah, I wanted to wait until I was done with Persona 3 Reload to start it, and I finished that at like midnight last night. Very good. I finished Unicorn Overlord on Saturday. Technically, technically, I finished Unicorn Overlord at like 7 a.m. on Sunday, and I started at 8 p.m. on Saturday. So yeah, we're starting a new game.
That's what I like to hear. I'll also be assigning you 2 subordinates for this job.
Subordinates? I'd rather you didn't.
How'd you manage to not fall asleep? I fell asleep after. Oh, so only 11 hours? Yeah, only 11 hours. The last like the post-credit scenes took me like 40 minutes to finish. I was reading the post-credit epilogue for every single character in the game because I recruited everyone and no one died. The Bezos is paying for my sub here. That's how you should do it. Spend Amazon's money. Don't spend your own money on me.
If I'm the sole survivor again,
If you don't want that to happen, you'd best learn to make use of their talents. Otherwise, you may be better off thinking of them as mere tools to aid in your survival. They're waiting for you outside, by the way.
tools, huh?
Also, that sounds exactly like a church community night I had once where I played MVC for 11 hours straight around the exact time frame. Oh man. That's a big nose.
Aside, what are these talents you speak of?
You're the agent, aren't you? Find out yourself. Moreover,
There's more?
I'm entrusting you with this.
Wow, it's a big ass book.
An old book?
Look, even he gets to be a scholar main, just like me.
It's called The White Chronicle.
Actually, I think it was MVC2, whatever the Dreamcast one was. Yes, that's MVC2. MVC3 came out on Xbox 360 and PS3.
The White Chronicle. Strange name.
Actually had the keyboard when you introduced your character, so I missed saying that Ave is just a stock character in this game. Yes, bad pun. Ha, ha, fucking ha, Firestar. Fuck.
It's blank.
Don't
It's a
worry
good thing
about
it's
that.
blank, because I can't read.
It may nevertheless prove useful on your mission.
It sure is good that this game is voice acted. Either way, it was a hell of a night. I never played it before that night nor since. Oh my god, I never realized how many of my childhood shows, games, Lipte's VA voiced in.
How so?
Oh, never mind. Just think of it as a lucky charm for now. It may not help, but it can't hurt, can it?
If I remember correctly, we won't hear from Lipti for a little bit, maybe
I
after
suppose not.
another hour or so.
I'm off then.
Hell yeah. Let me know if all the screen
I'll be
sizes are
waiting, son.
appropriate.
Waiting for the day you finally catch up to me.
I don't think the bottom screen is necessarily very important information visually. There's a few neat information and details in there for the player, but I think as a viewer, it's mostly the top screen that you have to worry about. But if there's ever a point where you're like, oh, the bottom screen's too difficult to see, let me know. Everyone, please take a sip of water. Thank you, Fang. Oh, is this a 3DS game? Yes. So the original came out on DS, and I'm playing the re-release of Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology, on the 3DS. This the re-release came with redone art. It came with full voice acting. It came with a brand new ending, and that's what I'll be doing in this playthrough. I want to see what the brand new ending is. Coop, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you had a relaxing day today. Hope it was productive. I know you couldn't fly today and you were thinking about streaming, but decided against it. Okay, yeah, I'm not ever gonna play it then. But why not? It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite JRPGs on the 3DS.
That must be
Or
them.
DS, 3DS.
Are you the two
Good to
heists
see
that
you,
we'll be
friend.
looking at?
Oh, you did fly. Hell yeah. Happy to hear that. How many hours you got left? Is it... Let me guess. You're probably close to 12 hours? No, not 12. I'm gonna say 22 hours.
You bet we are.
It's Rainy! 15? Holy shit, I was closer with my last guess. Rainy reminds me of, like, Lynn. Just black-haired Lynn. Except she uses a lance instead. Rainy cute? Yeah, she is cute.
I'm Rainy. Nice to meet you. Come on, you're next.
My name is Marco. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Apparently Rainy is 17. How old is Marco? Woman, please put some armor on.
Understood.
Marco's also 17?
So, can you two fight?
Why is Stock babysitting children?
Of course we can fight. I'm good with spears and I can use a few spells too.
And I use swords, but I much prefer healing. You might also say I'm good with intel.
Sounds good. I'm Stock.
Heist already told us. From what we hear, you're his golden boy in special intelligence.
Stock's
You're
19?
just
What
as
the
aloof as
fuck?
he said you'd be.
Why is everyone tiny?
I like that. A man should be reserved, not some chatterbox who can't keep his mouth shut.
Glad you approve.
JRPG is a fuck.
I'm relieved as well. But, leaving that aside, Stock, sir?
Yeah, I think, Elaine in Unicorn Overlord is like 19 years old. Abe looking down on people 2 years younger than him. FYI, we can barely hear the VAs. Okay. Can you guys hear the BGM, though? Ain't no way the man who was a spy is my age.
Just Stock's fine.
Military service starts early here. I can definitely hear the BGM. So Firestar, I think it is, if it's a mixing thing, I don't think I can adjust the mixing easily. I can check the settings once we're done with this cutscene, but if the BGM is just too loud, then that's all I can do.
Well then, Stock, why don't you explain our mission?
JP Lin FE is like 15 or something. Yeah, but they increased everyone's age in English, I believe.
It's an extraction. We'll rendezvous with the target west of Lasville Hills.
Lasville
Oh,
Hills.
is that it? Sounds like a piece of cake.
Oh, come on, Rainy. You always jump to conclusions after just
But
a
in
slight
FE, children can
info.
kill dragons as horses can scale fortress walls.
So what? Has that ever led me astray?
It may this time. After all, from what I've gathered, the Granorg army has already reached Lasville Hills.
Wait, really?
That's like our very own neighborhood.
That's just south of here. It's probably only a matter of time till they attack Alistel.
It's probably.
The agent we're tasked with extracting is a spy who's been investigating Granorg. According to Heiss, this man has some vital information on the armaments they've prepared.
Granorg's armaments, huh? If we knew what they were gonna throw at us, we'd be able to turn this war around no problem. We can't fail.
Seeing a backflipping horse before landing a critical attack is so insane. Horses can scale fortress walls, but Pegasi cannot fly over houses depending on the FE game. I think they can... Actually, no. Well, it depends. Sometimes Pegasi can fly over houses. They can't land on a house, but they also can't fly over walls.
That's right.
Do you suppose we'll be engaging Granorg soldiers then?
The rules are extremely inconsistent in Path of Radiance. The average Warrior of Light is probably late teen, with an occasional older character thrown in as a salty, experienced world-weary party member.
That's why Heist is sending me.
They can in like GBA games, but in Engage, they can't even land on a house or a wall that's not considered low.
I see.
He must really have a lot of faith in you, huh? Giving you such an important mission and all.
Well, I don't know about that. In any case, we need to devote all our effort to the mission.
I hope you guys don't think I'm as edgy as Stock. Please don't.
What's going on? The White Chronicle. It's glowing. What is this? Is that Marco and Rainey? They're dead.
Hey, with Edge, that's something we need to see.
What's going on?
Hey, what is this game rated?
What is this?
Hey, Retsu! Welcome in.
Everything okay, Stock? You're awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Are you...
Also, hey, have you got any advice for someone
upset that
who's
Rainey
used up
spoke
all
out
his
of turn?
luck? Why, did you try rolling for Arlecchino?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come, that's enough talk. Let's be on our way.
I would say wait a couple days and try again. And if all else fails, just brute force it. It's a gacha game. You have no control over these things.
Oh, wait a sec. Heist left us some money for the mission.
Wow, 500 gold.
You should hang on to it, Stock. You're our leader after all.
Hey, thanks.
Yep. Come on, let's hit up some shops around town for gear. We've got to be ready for whatever might happen.
That reminds me, the vision I saw of Marco and Rainey. No, I have to put it out of my mind. Focus on the mission.
You're right. We need to be fully prepared before we depart. Let's go.
I rolled from Arlecchino, Jingliu, and Acheron. I got so many 5 stars at 20 pity, I'm terrified. For my luck for the rest of the year. What do you mean? You haven't used up all your luck then. You can buy like a whole vulnerary with that gold and have 200 gold left over. I hope Fev releases Etzel or Stefan when that day comes. I will ball. Oh, hey, there's a chest here. 2 soothing balms. An empty desk. Don't spend the change all at once, Abe. Field Marshal Viola is Alasdel's greatest soldier. She's also called the Valkyrie. She's always out on the front line commanding her troops.
Can I help you?
This is the office of Field Marshal Viola. She's rarely in, though.
Yes.
This is Heiss's room. Well, thanks. I was just there.
Yes.
This is Lieutenant General Raoul's room. Ah, I got a charm. What does that charm do again? It is... Oh, attack. Okay. Probably better off on Rainey. Rainey said she uses physical attacks and magic attacks, so... she'll actually benefit from the extra magic. Save point. You got Arlecchino, Tignari. Yes, Tignari. Jingliu, E1 Acheron and her LC. Bailu, Gepard, Clara and her LC. Damn, it's better luck than me, Fang. Alright. No, I need to go to the first floor.
Understood.
Maintenance of the lift was completed without a hitch, sir. The lift is currently 100% operational, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
May I have a bit of your time?
This castle is the central hub of Alistel. General Hugo and Lieutenant General Raul's offices are on the 3rd floor. The 2nd floor houses the offices of Field Marshal Viola and Heiss. They don't even give Heiss his title, it's just Heiss.
Yes?
Hey there, can I take your order? Everything's delicious here. Well, take my order then! I want food. Abe, is that kid who hits all the buttons on the elevator and visits every floor? No. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I volunteered to become a soldier in order to protect Alistel from the evil Grenorg.
Welcome.
This is the reception desk. Volunteers have been up recently, but that aside, there's a slight problem. Maybe we'll ask you for your help later.
I'll be counting
If I
on
do, you accept. Ah! Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. Everyone please take a sip of water and check your posture.
Yes.
Merchants are being waylaid by goblins at Lasville Hills. A trained soldier could handle them, but to merchants, goblins are a major threat. Also refuses to let the elevator door close. Why are you spreading rumors about me? I'm a good lizard.
You got that?
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me.
They won't let me in.
Yeah.
I think that's everywhere. Okay, there is a weapon shop up here. Can I even get that treasure? Oh, I can't. Good lizards accept money? False. Good lizards raise money for charity. How can you be a good lizard when you were screaming on my walls a few nights ago? I was trying to get your attention. Clearly there's a danger afoot. I was just saving your life, Austin. Wow, I can get an EP. Or some beast skins. Everything's so expensive, oh my gosh. Or another charm pawn stud.
Hey.
When you guys play JRPGs, what's the first thing you buy when you enter a new village?
Yes.
Hey!
Welcome.
Sword, 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 sword. It's always a sword. You always check the weapons first.
Damn.
It seems like everyone likes to check out the weapons. I like to check out the items. I've played far too many JRPGs where you might buy a weapon and then in the very next dungeon they're like, "Hey, here's a weapon you just bought."
Hello.
Excuse me.
Whereas with items, you could always use more of the same items. Unless you're the kind of person who saves all of their elixirs for the final boss and then never uses it.
Yes.
I stare at the character designs for a few minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aha. Hey, more gold! Now we can afford 2 vulneries. Also, I believe epi is pronounced épée, the French word. I know, I just think it's funny to call it an epi. Because I am very epi. Very epi. Ah, yes, my beloved item shop. Okay, so, healing items are always good. MP is actually something that you use a lot of in this game for the sake of comboing. Inflicts poison. So I'm someone who likes to be fairly prepared for anything, and I'm sure you guys have caught on to that in the many months you've watched me play games, I like to have curatives for every status effect. Even in like games like Pokemon, where like I'll just have a stash of, you know, poison heals or paralysis heals or whatnot. I usually like to get enough for everyone. We actually have plenty of herbal tea, actually. You want herbal tea and spend the rest on healing items? There you go. All of our gold is spent. Oh my god, wait. I can make my coat of arms 13 Sentinel themes. Yes! I actually have not redeemed my, my coat of arms from my special edition version of, Unicorn Overlord. 50 gold? I don't have that kind of money. I'm broke. Be prepared. Motto of the Boy Scouts and the gamer who had to reload just one too many times. Oh, hey, another charm. Depends on the RPG, but if I have a healer, I use them more than healing items. But the weapons, I only have to buy once. Well, once per new area. That's true. Oh, does the I didn't know the charm also gave them HP. Maybe I'll give you the next charm. I buy like 5 in Pokemon, I never end up using them. That's true. I mean, if it's your first time playing, then I think it's relatively safe to do so. But if, you know, if you know the game and you know what type of Pokemon you'll be fighting, what status effects, like if you're going through a forest and it's full of bug-type Pokemon that loves to use Poison Sting, then you're obviously going to want to stock up on
turn the tides of this war in our favor, right?
antidotes, right? Or make frequent returns to the Pokemon Center. Then again, there's games like Golden Sun where I almost never buy regular weapons because dungeon ones are always better. Exactly, Kage. That's exactly what I mean. Either it's better or it's the exact same weapon you just spent 3,000 gold on.
Most likely.
Well, all right then. Let's do this. Come on, Mark. Let's go.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Stock.
Big armor. His name is Rosh von Vonsenberg.
Rosh.
You're as cold as ever. I don't mind you giving me that treatment, but you really should try to warm up to everyone else. By the way, you heading out?
Yeah.
Let me guess. An SI job?
Rosh von Armorberg.
Out with it, Rosh. What do you want to say?
I have a bad feeling about this mission stock. It's going to be dangerous.
That's nothing new. All of my missions are dangerous.
It's more than that. Please, trust me.
Hmm?
I can't tell you how many of my compatriots I've seen draw their last breath over the years. But every time it happened, I got the strangest feeling. It almost felt like I knew they were destined to perish. The stench of death weighed heavy on them.
And now it weighs heavy on me.
That's right. What I'm sensing from you is nothing good.
ROSC Mark H the tank.
Even if you manage to survive, you'll end up with something like this arm of mine.
Rosh has a giant robot arm because he lost his last one.
Your gauntlet.
Hey, I got out lucky. Might be a limb short, but at least I'm still alive. Not everyone ends up so fortunate, though.
No, Mark is the healer.
Do well to remember that.
That vision I had earlier of Rainey and Marco's deaths. Does Rosh's premonition have to do with that? Does that mean I'm going to die too?
Stock?
Yeah? What is it?
What is it? Listen to you. You were scared white. I really got to you, didn't I? If so, I'm sorry.
Oh, he looks so sad.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, just don't worry about it.
Alright then. Not like I have much choice knowing you. No matter how much I argue, you'll still go off on this mission of yours.
Alistair's very survival rests on my shoulders. I can't fail. I won't.
I hear you. That's the way things are, I guess. The mission is everything. That's one thing us military folk actually agree on with the SI. By the way, I'm sorry if what I said spooked you. I just had to warn you.
I appreciate the concern. Honestly.
He's such a good
I'll be
friend.
alright.
I like
Allow me
Rosh.
to prove just how wrong your intuition can be.
I hope you do. This time, I wouldn't mind being wrong. Well, I should be getting back. Lieutenant General Raoul summoned me.
I feel like Rosh's voice should be a little bit deeper, though.
Stock. Don't die out there, okay?
I think it's okay.
I won't.
I feel like Stock's voice is deeper than Rosh's.
Excuse me, Stock. Shall we be heading out?
Hold up. You know that guy?
Yeah.
Rosh the goat, even though he looks like a beetle in that armor.
Wow. That arm of his is really something, by the way. Fake, yeah?
It's Thaumatek. It might be artificial, but he can move it just as well as a real arm. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be seeing more of him later. Come on, let's go.
This game is just full of red flags. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of the game. Oh cool, this world has automail. Yeah!
Looks like it's gonna rain. Is today the day I find him?
They got a lot of cute characters in this game.
We'll make contact with the target west of here.
Looks like the Granarg army hasn't made it out here yet. Think they're...
Most likely. We should hurry onward while we still can.
Kage, it's funny you mention Chrono Trigger, because this game also involves time travel as a plot.
In that case... I've got a shortcut.
You mean the path down by the riverbank, right?
You betcha. I used to walk along there all the time.
I suppose the Granarg forces would be less likely to spot us if we strayed off the main path.
Mark and I can lead the way, Stock.
Just sit back and let us show you what we're made of.
Fine by me.
I didn't mention it at all, but yeah, this does have chronology in the title. Didn't you mention Chrono Trigger? Who mentioned Chrono Trigger? Golden Sun, my bad. Golden Sun. Okay, I'm just crazy. Ichi was in here earlier. She finished Chrono Trigger not Chrono Trigger, Golden Sun a couple days ago. Let me rephrase that. She finished it a couple months ago. Guys, I'm EP. Please understand. Chicken!
Hey, look out!
Do you guys want the tutorial? Sure. Here you will learn about the grid. What in the Pokemon is that? I think it's a... well, it's a fire chicken. It's a Moltres. Popeye, welcome in! Enemies will appear somewhere on the 3x3 matrix. The amount of damage you take depends on where the enemy is.
No!
Enemies deal more damage when they are closer to the front. Let's use a skill to knock the enemy back. Select skills. Try using Push Assault on the enemy. Oh, that's a dodo.
No!
Use your skills to control the enemy's location on the grid. Doing this will lower the damage your allies take. Paying attention to the enemy position will be helpful. If this is a grid, where are all the weapons?
It's finally over. So, you two really can fight.
Of course we can. We did used to be mercenaries after all.
Marka, you're 17. What do you mean you used to be mercenaries?
We might not be up to your level, but we're no slouches either.
I see that.
So, don't be afraid to trust us with a little more responsibility.
Kage, what did you mean by we're all the weapons?
After all, we're putting our lives in each other's hands on this mission. I only hope we can someday gain the level of trust necessary to shoulder that burden.
As do I.
It seems the wind's picking up.
It does look
They
like
were
it's gonna
mercs when they
rain,
were
right,
15 like
Nation?
all other JRPG characters.
Come on, let's hurry to the rendezvous point.
Oh, it's raining. That was quick. Grid like Grand Blue Grid. Oh, I see, I see. Gotta kill God by 16 or you're just coasting through life. Popeye, we haven't even found the cat yet.
Hi, Colonel.
It'll make our raid on Alistel all the easier, High Colonel Diaz.
Indeed. Still, while this deluge will allow us to go undetected, it benefits our foes just as well. We would do well not to let our own fortune blind us to that.
Understood.
Sir, are you concerned about the tip we received earlier?
Not concerned, per se. But these conditions do seem to favor those Alistelian rats.
Filthy
Rest
rats. Krillin DBZA voice. That's thing's a guy? Worry not, sir. I shall crush those rodents under my heel, and your concerns along with them. Were I incapable of that, I would not deserve the name Palomides the Executioner. Palomides the Executioner.
Very well. I shall place my trust in you for the time being.
Leave it to me.
I will not allow control of this situation to slip away, sir. Be at ease, High Colonel.
I shall. Still, I care not for vermin.
The rendezvous point should be right around here.
Doesn't look like our guy's here yet. Do you think he got caught?
We shouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusions.
Right. We should wait here a bit for the agent to arrive.
Full voice combined with partial voice threw me off. Yeah, I guess if they don't have a portrait, they don't get a voice.
But the Granarch army will be on Alistel's doorstep before we know it. We need to hurry. If we don't make it, that'll be another home scratched off the list.
Rainy.
Home. Do you mean Alistel?
We mentioned earlier how we used to be mercenaries, yes?
Character development, guys. Background story.
Mark, don't.
There's no reason to hide it. Stock should know. As I was saying, we once belonged to a large band of mercenaries. But one day we came up against an unstoppable force. One that decimated our entire troop.
For having such a great name as Parlimides the Executes, he sure isn't special enough for a cookie. Sure isn't special enough of a cookie for a portrait, or for me to remember how to spell his name.
Rainy and I are the only ones who escaped that slaughter. It was at that point that Heist decided to take us in.
Nice.
Yeah. Words can't even describe how kind he was to us.
Ptarmigan the Executioner. Electrocutioner. Oh wow. His weapon is literally just a chair.
This is what he said. You survived, which marks you as necessary to this future. Come with me, and let us write history together. History as it should be.
Wow, how
And that's
inspirational,
why Mark
Heist.
and I are here now.
Right history, huh?
Wait, what's that?
Then electrocutionates him. I don't give a fuck.
Someone's coming. I think it's our spy.
Freaking finally!
Wait. Something's wrong.
I wish Rainy swore.
He's being pursued, and by Granarch soldiers, no less.
Go
Have to
fucking
say-
help him. Damn it, I can't shake them.
Enough!
You're not getting out of this alive, Alistel spy. Zenorian scum.
Are you alright?
It's you, the swordsman in red. Why did this stock look like Chad's Skulk? So this protag inspires Shulk? What do you mean, guys? That's me! That's me right there! Don't you see the red coat?
There they are! Get behind us. Marco, Rainey, protect him at any cost.
Damn it, he's got friends.
Enough!
It doesn't matter, these fools are no match for the pure strength of Grenorg. I hope you're ready for us, Estelian dogs. I think it's funny that, like... But if you enter battle, it just has, like, this dinosaur scream. Here you will learn about move skills and combos. Short blonde hair, red outfit sees a possible future to come. Small Ave is clearly wearing pink, not red. That's their Pokemon cry. Use a move skill to force an enemy into an occupied square. Doing this will deal damage to multiple enemies with one hit. Select skills and then push assault. Select the frontline enemy. Select attack. Select the same enemy. Push! Combo! Good combo. Use move skills efficiently to defeat the enemy quickly. That attack will also start a combo. By attacking in succession, you can create combos. Not only do combos increase the damage you deal in combat, but they also increase the EXP and money you earn afterwards. If you use a variety of types of skills in your combos, such as magic after physical, the combo level increases greatly. Actually, it reminds me of Golden Sun. Every battle had a screech intro fade in. I guess that was just popular for JRPGs back in this day. Use move skills and combos to efficiently fight the enemy. Oh shit, I forgot to... Alright, so I'm going to do something the game hasn't taught me yet.
That was a close one.
Left assault and push assault. Very good. Ave with the happy birthday. I'm 2 years old,
That should be
guys.
the last of them. You're hurt. It looks bad.
I have some medicine stock. I brought it just in case things turned out like this. This is the only bottle I have, though.
Should have gave him another bottle. Oh, hey! Everyone recovered full HP and MP. Excellent. You're a true lifesaver. You have my thanks.
Just doing our jobs. Now then, are you alone? What's become of your escort?
Yes.
Dead. Grenorg's forces are advancing far quicker than we could have ever expected. Truth to tell, I never expected I would make it back here. I'd begun to worry that the intel we recovered would never make it into the right hands.
You mean about the enemy armaments, yes?
Yes.
What would you like for your birthday gift? Fang, I'm still waiting on that maid art. Though nothing will ever beat that Skullgirls Happy Birthday by Big Band who played Happy Birthday during the combo. That's correct, I also have a detailed account of their current invasion of Alistel. All I need to do now is return them home safely.
Got it. We'll escort you the rest of the way to Alistel.
Well, it looks like the first stage of our mission's complete.
It won't get any easier from here forward, though. Our route back to Alistel will land us in direct conflict with the bulk of the Granorg army.
Don't forget about the guys on our heels either.
This isn't good.
Where is he? Where did he go? There's been no word from the detachment that went on ahead.
You won't get away!
He must have escaped to the Lasville Hills. Find him!
We need to move. You two go on ahead. I'll bring up the rear. Don't let them get the drop on you.
We'll be all right.
You remember that? I've actually been drawing another thing for you. Guess I'll draw both. I'll send you the video if you haven't seen it, Dave. It was glorious. I'll take a look.
putting our lives in each other's hands. Not so hard, huh, Stock?
Fang, do whatever you want. You don't actually have to.
Apparently not.
Marco's character art reminds me of Goebbels for some reason. It reminds me of, of a gerbil. I think he is sort of like an animal-like race. I don't remember the exact one, though, but he is very small. Very small, cute. Let's save! We're playing on hard mode. I don't remember ever playing on hard mode. So I don't actually know how difficult this is. We're being chased by Granarch's troops. We have to hurry off and shake them. And he's a doctor, so... Hey, there's a chest here. 3 soothing balms. Oh, some more healing items.
Road splits here.
It's
Which way
Doc
do we wanna
Gerbil's
go?
world. It's Doc Gerbil's world.
I'm thinking we can get home quickest if we head north and cross the bridge up there.
No.
We can't. The Grenarg's army will already be there in full force. Even if it takes longer, the southern route will be safer.
In that case, I suggest the shortcut down by the riverbank that we took coming here.
Yeah, that'd be... Look out!
Oh, he's fucking dead!
I can't believe they ambushed us here.
Focus!
What do we do, Stock? The spies hurt bad.
We can figure that out later. Be on guard for the next attack. I'll handle this.
It's the helmet makes Mark look like he has gerbil ears. I think he actually does have gerbil ears, or some type of animal ears.
They got away. Their only objective must have been to kill the spy. What the?
Holy shit, it's a barricade! We couldn't have gone south even if we wanted to.
Arcade. The Granorg army must have put this up. Something's wrong about this. They're too well prepared.
Maybe it was an inside
No
job.
matter.
Maybe they got a hold of
Should head back to the
the
others for now.
guards from earlier. I think you can see human ears under the helmet just barely, but might be too obscured to tell for sure. Maybe we'll see more people that look like Marco.
Are you two all right? What about the spy?
He's dead, Stock. We failed.
Oh, I think I see what you mean, right? Just under his left eye, does that look like an ear? Or is that just part of his cheek?
Damn it. If only we'd been a little more careful.
Snap out of it, Rainey. Beating yourself up over this will only get you killed. Remember, we have an obligation to report this turn of events. Don't you want to protect your home?
Stock's right. We need to tell the higher-ups what happened here.
Snap out of it, Rainy. Be more sunny instead. God damn, that's 2 puns already!
Yeah, let's go.
The route south is blockaded. Our only choice is to head north.
But Granorg's forces are concentrated up there.
There's no other way.
Guess we're just gonna have to try and break through their ranks.
That's right. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, you guys can have that one.
There they are.
You're kidding me. They found us already? Aren't they all supposed to be up north?
No, this is a different unit. It must be one of the teams sent out to hunt the spy.
Right. So that's why they're coming from behind us. What should we do, Stock? Shall we run away?
No, we'd only be flanked by the squadron waiting to the north. We need to deal with them here.
You see, Stock's different from, than Alir. Alir would run away. Stock would fucking kill them first. And then run away.
Right. I'm sure it won't be too bad so long as we've got Stock backing us up.
Either way, we have to try.
Stock in a bitch.
Get ready.
Via the change tutorial? Sure. Here you will learn attacking using change. By using change during battle, you can switch your turn with an allies or enemies. Select change. Select Rainy on the bottom of the screen. The turns have changed. Now it is now Rainy's turn. This works on enemies as well as allies. Select change again. Select an enemy on the bottom screen. This one. Oh, I'm an idiot. I actually didn't mean to do that. If you change with an enemy, the enemy will attack you. But using it wisely will allow you to act with all your allies. This will allow you to create combos. Changing has its downsides, however. Note how stock has turned red after changing. This means he's vulnerable, while in this state, you're more prone to critical attacks and ailments. Performing an action will end a character's vulnerable status. Keep in mind when changing your turn order. Depends on the situation. Alair made a good call on the specific one. It wouldn't have been a good call on this one. Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. Meant to do this change. So, what do we do? Oh, they're kind of in awkward places. Because I can't really charge them all together. Light Grenorgate. Light Grenorgate. I guess I could left and then push. Left assault. Push assault, and then slap that guy. Oh, landed a bunch of criticals that time. Thing. Left assault. Push assault. And slap him. Grand Orc sounds like an orc name. It does. And then just beat the shit out of him.
It's finally over.
Gotta go up. Can we hide out in this cave? No? Oh, okay. There's a chest there, but I can't grab it.
There really are a lot of them. And there will be even more past here, I'm sure. Careless fighting will only put us at a greater disadvantage.
Press the Y button while on the field to use stock strike maneuver. Striking an enemy will knock it out, allowing you to begin battle with an advantage.
Okay, let's knock them out and find a way through. Let's go.
Take that! Preemptive attack.
We got the upper hand.
Oh wait, I get to attack again? Holy shit. Let's change the stock again and we'll do another left assault. And then... Thunder. Attack. Attack. Left. Left. Zap. Very good.
We did it.
You reach out to push the orc off the bridge, and that one gently caresses his back instead. He's uncomfortable. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to check to see if I could... Oh, I guess they're... Oh no, here's settings. Okay, I can increase the voice volume.
Radiant Historia. Radiant Historia.
Okay.
Radiant Historia.
I guess there is some volume mixing involved here. That's pretty cool. In settings, yes. Thanks for bringing it up, Firestar. Chicken! Why are the dodos on the side of the Grenorgites? Also, he's really fast. Change. How do I want to do this? I guess I can do left and then pull. Left assault. Change into grapple to pull him forward. Use thunder. And then just finish them off with attacks. How does the fire dodo survive in the rain? I mean, the same way Charmander survives in the rain.
We did it, Stock!
This way will take us farther away from Alistel. Let's go back, Stock.
Fine. But isn't it canon that Charmander's tail goes out, it dies? I don't know. You tell me.
I'll do my best.
Ah, shit. The leaf that barely keeps the rain off. Maybe this fire is so intense that it evaporates the rain as it comes down. It does look pretty intense. Wow, rude.
We did it.
Charizard, however, has no such weakness.
Let's go, everybody!
Oh, there's a lot more of them this time. Ow. Rude. Charmeleon was just in his teenage phase.
What'd you think about that?
Power Wave, an enemy scan.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Guys, it's the bridge. We're almost home. Oh no, it's Palamedes, the Executioner!
It's High Colonel Diaz and Palamedes, the Executioner.
Alistel Verne should be passing through here. Ah, I thought I smelled a rat. It seems our man's intel was indeed correct.
So there was an enemy spy!
This is bad, Stock. We'll never fight our way past those guys.
Don't say that! What other choice do we have?
High Colonel.
Please leave this to me. There's no need for you to dirty your hands here. Oh no, it's Paolo. I wanted to make a funny spelling, but it was right on screen, so I read it correctly. Just pretend you didn't see it. Oh, Marco and Stock are left-handed, or did they just flip the assets? I think they flipped the assets.
A fine point. Very well, Palamedes. Do as you will. I'm off to inspect the lines one last time before the invasion.
It's just like Unicorn Overlord. Whenever they turn the other way, they just swap handedness.
I want these rats exterminated by the time I return.
Pal Pilates and the Electabuzz. There's nowhere to run, Alistel whelps.
Stock, you need to get out of here. I'll stall him.
Rainy, don't!
You said it yourself just a minute ago. Someone needs to warn
As you do in
Alistel
pixel
about what's
animations,
happening
all
here.
JRPG characters are ambidextrous by artistic necessity. No, Rainy, don't die! You have to wait until you're Sunny!
Rainy's right, Stock. And no one's more likely to succeed at the task than you.
Parmigiana the Electors.
Enough of this! That's an order!
Go, Stock! You need to escape! I'll be damned if I stand by and watch more of my comrades die for nothing.
Don't get elected by the porcupine.
Stock!
Bang, thank you for the
I'll protect
hydrate.
you.
Everyone, please take a sip of water. Huh, a spirited girl, this. But do you truly believe you can best me? It is high time you learn why they call me the Electabuzz.
I'm sorry,
Marco!
everyone.
Rainy!
Pathetic. My water bottle is empty now. Go refill it. Is this the best Alistel can send against me?
Oh?
You're next, rats. Do not try to put up a decent fight. Though no matter how wildly you flail, you will never defeat.
I won't lose.
Pomegranate, you fiend! Oh my god, he's chonky! He takes up 2 spaces! Look at this guy. This man takes up 2 whole spaces. Holy... 12,000 damage? How am I supposed to win this?
Fall here.
It's useless.
Escaping is futile. Holy shit, he's fast. It's like they put him on a Segway.
Marco! Rainy!
It's just like the Vision, guys. Pikachu the evolutionary. Loud though your cries may be, they'll never penetrate the veil of death.
Oh?
Ha ha ha, it's a noble thing, sacrificing your own life to ensure the safety of a friend. Yet in the end, their sacrifice will be for naught. An only too appropriate conclusion for the vermin of Alistel.
Hades. I swear.
Oh?
What's this? You still believe you can best me? You needn't waste your energy. You'll be rejoining your fallen comrades soon enough. Or you could look to the prophet Noah you rabble believe in so blindly. Pray to him with all your hearts. Pal World the escalator, Paul Blart the elevator. What do I do? How can I possibly live through this? Here is my prophecy. You will die here! That is your fate. An ignominious death, forgotten to history. A history that will be written by Granorg. No, it's too soon. I can't let it end like this.
Oh?
Have you finally given up? Looks like there's only one way out of this. Here goes nothing. Snake, welcome in. Don't be ridiculous. Whee! Either he chose his own death, or did he expect to survive with those wounds in this swollen river?
Hey!
I ought to report this to the High Colonel. Let's leave no room for error. Go downstream and search for the body.
Sir!
That one pushed south. Yes, sir.
However...
But do you think we'll find anything? If you don't, we can assume he died and his corpse was swept away. If he did somehow live, then he can't go far. Seize him at once. Not a very thorough
Yes.
executioner, is he? But no, I expect he's dead. Very confident in himself, for sure. New TRPG? This is a JRPG, just a standard RPG.
Is this it? Rainy.
He made the mistake of not demanding a body. How careless. It's the Lalafels! He's not cooler enough for that.
Where am I?
This is one of those times where it was super cool to see visuals on the DS and 3DS that actually used the top and bottom screens, sort of like in a portrait, where the two halves would connect with each other. But right now, Stock is on the bottom screen and he's supposed to be looking up towards the lava bells.
Am I dead?
No.
Okay, now I shall compare it to Chrono Trigger and say that this is that non-time place.
Who's there?
You have finally come, Keeper of the White Chronicle.
Bang, you said this is Silver Wolf?
Welcome, Stock. We've been expecting you.
And this is Leaf? End of time, that's what it was.
Children? Who are you?
It's as we feared, my sister.
Indeed. But we expected it would be so.
I'd appreciate if you answered my question.
I am Lipti.
And I?
Lipton
Tia.
iced tea. Lipti and Tio.
And where are we?
This place is called Historia,
Title drop.
a world nestled in the Gulf of Time, formed by the almighty power of Flux.
As for why you're here, it is because you are the rightful holder of the White Chronicle.
Isn't Teo a brand of tea? Like a brand of green tea?
The White Chronicle. What does that book have to do with this?
Might be, I don't know. I feel like it is. I'm not 100% sure.
I just don't understand.
The White Chronicle is a powerful relic, imbued with flux and given dominion over time.
And now that its wielder has finally awoken, the door to Historia is open.
Explain yourselves. None of this makes any sense.
Your confusion is only natural. We didn't expect you would understand right away.
They should install an elevator. I like how they dangle their feet over the edge.
Please calm yourself
It's very
and
cute.
assess the situation at hand.
My situation? That's right. What's happened to me? The last thing I remember is facing Palamedes and...
You failed in your mission. Your comrades perished, and you were defeated by Palomedes.
Yes. I remember now. I was powerless to save Rainey and Marco. This is exactly why I didn't want to command. Their blood is on my hands now! It's all because I told them to head north. Damn it!
I cannot deny the validity of your assessment.
Huh? But don't you see? Your crucial error was choosing to head north at that moment.
It was at that point that the course of history was determined. But you lacked the requisite strength to make the correct decision. That is why you and your party met such a tragic end.
So had we fled south?
Lipti literally went skill issue.
Yes, you begin to see.
But what of it? Nothing can be done about it now. Besides, there was a blockade to the south. Going north was our only option. Our fate was already sealed.
That reasoning is not incorrect, Stock.
Oh gods, you're right, they did.
But had you simply changed your assumptions, you may have in fact found a way to survive.
What are you getting at?
Allow me to skip ahead, Stock. You, as the holder of the White Chronicle, have been granted the power to alter the world's fate. Only you can change the past and rewrite history the way it should be written.
In doing so, you must discern the correct decision from the cornucopia of possibilities. Follow the proper path, and you will eventually guide history to its true conclusion.
Do you understand, Stock? The White Chronicle will grant you the power to reenact the past.
What? Don't think me a fool. What's done is done. The past is fixed. What you suggest is impossible.
Maybe you'll understand once you've tried it for yourself.
You can't be serious.
Indeed, we are. I can see you have a hard time accepting without proof. But think, have you not wished for something like this before? If only I could go back and do it over again. We sympathize with this devout wish and hope to grant it.
ReZero, but with extra steps where you have to choose the save point, yeah.
Then let me ask this as clearly as possible.
I guess you could say it's way more convenient than ReZero, because you can choose when you want to go back.
Will this let me save Rainey and Marco?
And you don't have to fucking die for it either.
If that is what is meant to occur, then yes.
Now go, Stock. Do what you must.
Rainey, Marco. It won't be long now. I'll save you both.
Ew. Ew.
Where am I? Was that all just a dream? I'm still hurt, though. These wounds must be the ones Palamedes gave me. Wait. That means I can't have been dreaming. Have I really returned to the past? Where is everyone?
Oh, hey,
They're
the spy
alive.
is still alive.
So then, I really have come back.
Road splits here. Which way do we want to go?
Rainey's still alive.
I'm thinking we can get home quickest if we head north and cross the bridge up there.
No.
You can't. The Grinarg army will already have been there in full force. Even if it takes longer, the southern route will be safer.
In that case, I suggest the shortcut down by the riverbank that we took coming here.
Really, all we did was use Dragon Pulse. Clearly, a green unit died, and now we need to turn back a couple turns to make sure he doesn't.
Wait a moment. This is just about when... No!
Ambush spawn!
Get down!
We're under fire!
Yeah, now he has a
Okay.
concussion. He dodged the arrow, but now he has a head concussion.
Yes.
Yeah, somehow.
Glad to hear it. Come on your feet.
Impossible! How could they have known we were here? Fall back, let's leave the cleanup to the forces up north.
This is bad. The enemy knows what we're trying to do.
Yeah, things aren't looking so hot. Any suggestions, Stock?
It was here that I led us north to our demise. Well, not this time.
We go south. Follow me. We'll make it back to Alistel together this time. I promise.
This time?
This time? All right then, Stock. We're right behind you.
Rainey has joined. Marco has joined. And our spy is still alive. Three royal jellies.
A barricade? Of course they blocked the road off.
I doubt we could budge it, even if we all work together. Perhaps we should head north after all.
We can't. Absolutely not.
Stock?
We're dead if we go north. But how are we supposed to get past this barricade? Is north really the only way?
Otherwise, you may be better off thinking of them as mere tools to aid in your survival.
No, they're not tools. I'm bringing them back alive no matter the cost. But how?
What the... You?
Hello, Stock. How does it feel to be back in time? Alas, it seems you have reached a dead end. I suppose history is destined to give you trouble.
We already knew this. You sent
But
us
there
back
is
here
yet
anyways.
a way forward. We shall grant you the power to break through.
Huh?
Superhuman strength flows through Stock's body.
What was that?
We transferred a small portion of our power into your body.
The possibility that was blocked to you is now accessible. A different history is about to unfold.
Sift through the possibilities to find your way. We shall meet again on the other side.
Oh hey, we forgot to give you the plot key. Here you go.
Hey, snap out of it, Stock. You alright? You drifted off for a sec there.
Were you perhaps thinking of our next course of action?
Yeah, sure, Marco.
Was. We'll simply move the barricades and press onward.
Huh?
Even these two are like, what the fuck, Stock? You crazy?
Leave it to me.
Hold the A button near steel boxes and barrels on the field to grab them. Move with the control pad while holding button to push or pull. Move the steel boxes that block the way to clear a path. We push harder! This reminds me of, when, like, Link gets the bracelet that lets them push blocks in Goron's whatever. It can't be! How did they get past the barricade? Wasn't the plan to drive them towards the bridge?
This isn't good.
They'll get away clean if they break through here. We have to stop them cold.
It's do or die.
That sounds like something Goku would say. Yeah! Oh wow, they're still not dead. Oh, they're a bit tankier. Formation complete. Overkill? What the fuck? Excuse me? Grapple that last guy and then maybe use Thunder?
Here goes!
They're in a nice line though, yeah. Oh wait, you're right. I was silly. I forgot Rainy had a push assault as well. If we keep going this way, we'll soon reach safety. I'll be able to return everyone home alive. Oh, did I just use those items for no reason? Shit.
Yes, we made it through.
Hey, it's no longer rainy. Look at her
Alice
sunny
just
expression.
ahead.
Can't believe I made it out of there alive. This feels like some kind of dream.
Thank you.
I owe you three a lot. Thanks.
No need to thank us. Just hurry and get the intel to Heist.
Right.
Will do. With everything I know, we should finally be able to mount a counteroffensive.
All right, mark 1 in the win column for us.
That's right. Beyond that, though, you were amazing out there, Stock.
Rainy will always be my sunshine. Aww.
You saw clean through the Grand Orc trap and even managed to get us past that blockade.
He's right. We probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you.
I think Prawley is just so funny.
Yeah. I can hardly believe it myself.
I know. Why don't we celebrate once we've reported to Heist?
Oh, great idea. Mark's buying.
What? I never said...
I think it's funny seeing Prawley in an older game. I changed history, so this is the way things should have gone. Oh, I'm hurt bad. I can barely stand.
Come on, Stock. We should...
Or maybe worse because it really means that I'm that old.
Stock! What the... Where'd those wounds come from?
Yeah, dude, you're bleeding out.
Did he protect us sometime while we weren't looking?
He's too far gone for a quick fix spell. He needs a doctor. Come on, Stock. Take my shoulder. Mark, help me out here.
Right. I'm too short to lend a shoulder, per se, but I'll do what I can.
At least he acknowledges it.
Are you two safe?
We're fine, see? Spick and span. And it's thanks to you, Stock.
I'm glad.
Oh, take her shoulder at
Stop!
a time.
Hey, hang in there.
Oh, he's dead.
He passed out.
Let's move it, Mark.
Rainey has left the party. Marco has left the party.
I know this place. Historia.
Welcome back, Stock. It seems your journey proved fruitful.
The actions you have taken have altered the course of history. Well done.
That's right. I really did change the past. I have to thank you. It's because of you that I could save everyone.
Not because you died, but because Rainey left the party.
It is not us you should be thanking. The White Chronicle is what enabled this miracle.
What?
Consider us to be the guides of Historia. As such, it is our duty to teach you just how to harness the power of the White Chronicle.
I'm not concerned with that at the moment. What I really want to know is, why does such a thing exist? This White Chronicle allows me to move freely through history, changing whatever I choose.
At least Stock understands that this power is way too powerful. White Chronicle didn't make Stock superhuman for 10 seconds.
Such an object seems too powerful for human hands.
There's a slight error in your phrasing. Not even the holder of the White Chronicle is able to move freely through time.
Why not?
You are only capable of returning to fixed points in the time stream. The best way to describe them would be as pivotal moments in history. Traveling to these moments will grant you the opportunity to rethink your prior actions. However, you will not be able to change anything not directly related to those actions. Considerable as the White Chronicle's strength may be, it too has limitations.
So it's not all powerful then?
No, that would be much too dangerous. Think what would happen if such immense power were misused. There would be no stopping it. That is why the creator of the Chronicle placed restrictions on its operation.
So who created it?
Interesting. Speaking of restrictions, how will I know which moments I am capable of returning to?
They'll appear naturally as you go about your life.
Apparently you keep the damage you took in the Phil timeline? Yes, you do.
You won't have to do anything out of the ordinary to bring them into existence. As for the how, we will inform you when one has occurred. There is one important principle to keep in mind, though. These moments will be born of your experiences.
In other words, I can only access moments in history I myself was present for.
That's right. We should also discuss your injuries. Despite your never having faced Palomedes in this new history, your wounds did not disappear. There is a reason for this. There are two types of time. One the whole world experiences, and one limited to you. Even though you alter the world's time, your own time will not be reversed.
Does that mean Stock never stops aging? He could go like
So
3,
the
4,
wounds don't
5
disappear
years and
because
still go back?
In my own timeline, they still happened.
That is correct. You may redo any given moment as many times as you like. But should you be slain, your own personal timeline shall reach its terminus. Remember this well.
I will.
Ah, there is also a favor we'd like to ask of you.
What is it?
We ask that you not speak of the White Chronicle to anyone, no matter how close your ties to them may be.
Nothing good will come of the existence of the Chronicle.
So this is this is the Monato's power.
I think I understand. People would fight for this power if they knew it existed. That much is clear. But what about the original owner? I got the White Chronicle from my superior. It's hard to believe he doesn't know about all this.
Even so, you mustn't speak of it. We cannot tell you why.
Popeye said it, not me.
What are you hiding?
I'm sorry, but some things must remain obscured for now. There is good reason for that. One of the restrictions on the Chronicle is that we aren't allowed to side with anyone.
Some secrets must be kept in order to protect you. That is the most we can divulge right now. Though we will remain here to offer our guidance to you, you must be the one who decides to change history.
I understand why you may be suspicious of our motives, but make no mistake, without your power, the world will assuredly meet its demise.
Please, Stock. We will do anything we can to guide you on your quest.
Fine then.
It feels kind of selfish of these two guys. They themselves aren't able to save the world, so they're putting all this responsibility on one person.
You might be hiding something from me.
And judging by the
I'll play
intro,
along.
it seems like their plan has failed many, many times.
I'll use the White Chronicle to change history, and not breathe a word of it to anyone. How's that?
Excellent. I'm glad you agree.
Well then, Stock. Until we meet again.
Stock narrowly managed to survive his deadly mission in Lasville Hills, thus setting his fate in motion. Yet far away in the land of Granorg, there lies another whose story is only just beginning. They can't side with anyone, they say, but they are sure on his side at the moment. I wonder if they by side they mean like they are neither on Alistel's side or Granorg's side. They're here to support the bearer of the White Chronicle, but I guess they won't like push him to say like, oh, Alistel is the key to saving the world, or Granorg is the key to saving the world. I think that's what they're trying to imply. They won't try to I guess direct the holder of the White Chronicle in any particular direction. They'll only grant that power and wait and see how it pans out. And if it ever fails, the world is still destroyed, they just go back in time and maybe they give the White Chronicle to someone else. How it relates to Heist and how he got it, I don't know. I'm not even sure how far back Lipti and Teo go. Maybe they're the ones who are like, okay, we'll give it to Heist this time, and maybe Heist will give it to someone. Blonde girl.
I'm at a loss. What would you do, Ernst?
Pardon my intrusion.
Excuse me, Princess Aruka. It's time for your meeting.
I'll be right there.
Kage's already forgot about Rainy. Already moved on.
Mother!
Granorg Palace in the audience hall. The oppressive Queen Protea reigns over the people of Granorg from within. In her audience hall, she sits on her throne, enacting various policies at her whim. The chaos and misfortune that transpires during the war, all of it had its origin in this chamber.
What is it now, Eruka? I took time out of my busy schedule for this, so it better be important.
Mother, when can I expect a response regarding the employment program I proposed recently?
She's the antagonist of coffee. She is pro-tea.
Ah yes, that. The proposal has been rejected. From what Selvon tells me, it is entirely too costly.
But Mother, consider the future of our nation. Employment will be granted to those who have lost their jobs. Lives will be enriched. Funding is necessary, of course, but a few cutbacks here in the palace should be quite plenty.
Cutbacks? But everything here is essential to my well-being.
And what of the people who sacrifice their lives to ensure that well-being? Continuing to live here without even acknowledging their pain is a shameful way to rule.
Child, you fail to understand. The citizens yearn to be in the presence of we exalted royals. That is why they toil so.
She's a filthy noble.
Our lives of luxury are not a privilege, but a genuine duty of the Granorg royal family. Selvon assures me of such.
Mother, please listen. The duty of the Granorg royal family is to save the world by performing...
How tiresome. I don't have a thought to spare for such drivel. If you wish to avoid upsetting my retainers, I advise you drop the matter. After all, you wouldn't want to meet the same end as your brother, would you? Prince Ernst never was very bright. The kingdom could have been his if only he hadn't chosen to defy his father's wishes.
Wow, too soon.
Then again, I suppose I can't complain. That is the reason I sit atop the throne now. The one respect in which your brother's actions worked in Granorg's favor.
Mother, you failed to recognize the heavy responsibility that accompanies leadership over Granorg.
It is exactly that responsibility that calls for my steady hand. Such matters are still far too much for a child like yourself.
I feel like the mixing is kind of all over the place. Then it is you who will be held accountable for your actions on that throne someday. You will be responsible for this nation's fate.
That seemed rather heated. Is everything all right, my queen?
Pay it no heed, Selvon. But dealing with children can be so...
Yeah, because now she's talking to herself so quietly we can't hear it.
Indeed. The fault lies not with you, Queen Protea.
Of course it doesn't. It shall be my rule that brings Granorg into a new dawn of prosperity.
Selvon's a simp.
I should have known.
I think she's
My
pretty at
words
fault
cannot
here.
reach her. If this goes on, Granorg will be in trouble. If only I were more like Ernst.
Lady Erica.
Nonsense, Lady Erica. You have us to rely on. It's spelt like Eruka, but it's literally just Erica. Please, your decision?
There's no other choice. I have to do this.
Though the Lasville Hills mission was a success, Stock suffered heavy injuries. Rainey and Marco carried him to the infirmary inside Alisdale Castle. A few days later. I will keep watching these streams just so I can catch that. Oh, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions moments.
So, you made it back alive. I expected greatness from you, and greatness you have given me.
Ice? What are you doing here?
They told me my best agent was in critical condition. How can I get any work done in my office while you're here in such a state?
Wow, you are pretending to be so nice.
I told you before, you're one of my best boys. Much about our situation has changed while you slept. The Granorg army invading Lasville Hills has been driven back.
Hey, nice.
Not only that, but we even managed to take back the sand fortress at the border.
Impressive progress.
All of it thanks to the intel you brought back for us. We've finally proven our worth in the eyes of the military. It ought to keep our detractors off our backs, for a while at any rate.
One can only hope.
Stock, my boy. Can't you at least act a little happier?
He was bleeding to death a couple days ago. I don't know if
Or does it
he
hurt
can
too
manage
much to
that.
give so much as a smile?
You should know by now, I'm not one for merriment.
It's too edgy.
Ah, well. As long as you have your health.
Let me guess. You have my next assignment for me.
You always have been so astute. That's right. There is a job I'd like to ask you to take on. Come around to my office later.
And what of Marco and Rainey?
I put them on leave. The last mission was rather a strain on them after all. But they seem to have taken a liking to you, and they're looking forward to your return.
My edge is vital to my well-being.
I plan on assigning them as your subordinates on the next mission as well.
I see.
By the way, Stock, did the White Chronicle prove useful?
Does Heist know something?
Well,
He seems awfully curious. I should play dumb for now. Those two told me not to mention it to anyone, after all.
Yes, as a lucky charm, just as you said. Heaven knows we needed luck on that mission. That's the only reason I can see for us coming back in one piece.
I see. So nothing, happened?
Such as?
Hmm.
Awkward.
All right. I'll let you hang on to the White Chronicle for a while longer. I'm sure you could use a lucky charm on your missions from here on out. If you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. Once you're back on your feet, come around to my office.
Is this Eeyore's father? He belongs to the Velvet Room.
Odd that he asked so directly about the White Chronicle. It certainly saved us, but is that really why Heist gave it to me?
Ice is definitely fishing for something. Blonde Marth. Definitely late game turncoat
Or was
later.
there another
I mean, he
reason?
works for, like, the CIA. They're always double agents, aren't they? Head of the CIA.
It's impossible to read.
And, what's his name? The Colonel was like, our intel was right, so someone's been feeding them information, you know?
I'll have to tread lightly. I may need to put some distance between us before long.
Hey, back to full HP. I wasted those 2 items earlier. I mean, more like he's definitely gonna be an antagonist later. Wow, they won't let me through that door. Guys, it's a robot! Look at that!
Indeed.
Fennel is the brightest mind in all of Alistel. He's the only one who can make the thought machines that allow even new recruits to fight like pros.
My apologies.
In other words, I would stay out of his way if I were you.
Ah,
Oh my
we
god!
finish with this thaw machine.
This guy he looks like a Warhammer villain. Like a technomancer. Medieval Eggman.
Don't interrupt me unless you can be of some use.
Manga bus, I mean Manly
Stop.
Moose.
You're finally up.
Sonia.
Sonia.
I thought you were done for when I saw Marco and Rainey carrying your body into the city. But I guess I should have known better than that. You trained way too much for that to happen.
Magnanimous.
Spare me the exaggeration.
I'm not exaggerating. You could have died out there, Stock. You and Rosh need to start thinking more about yourselves and less about your missions.
This is a familiar voice, but I can't quite pin a name on it. That one guy from Mega XLR, I don't think I've watched Mega XLR since I was like... I must have been either a very young teen or single-digit age still.
Our entire army operates the same way. Everyone's ready to risk
The
their
floating
lives
head
for
guy. I honestly
Alistair.
do not remember. I just remember the robots. And the redneck guy.
What about the people back home who care for you, though? Does it not give you pause?
I'm sorry if I worried you, but this is my job. If I don't take up this mantle, Alistel will never hold a candle to the might of Granorg.
I realize that. I might as well be talking to Rosh right now. You two have always been so hard-headed.
Speaking of Rosh, where is he?
Up with Lieutenant General Raoul. He's being appointed commanding officer for a new brigade of fresh cadets. He said he'd be down here shortly to visit if you're hoping to see him. Can I help you?
Ah!
What are
Also,
you doing?
Sonia, should she be an FE character? She'd be the third with that name punctuation. I know! Why not just use an I? Why does it have to be a J?
Sonia, run!
Ooh, that's the second time we saw this dark
What's
aura.
this black glow?
Stock!
Talk about a nasty surprise. What's going on down here?
Rosh!
Man
Are
just
you
like
two okay?
threw a fucking
Hurt,
javelin.
Dee?
Rosh is like Ozun with a javelin.
No,
Must have done a
I'm
little
all right.
twirl before yeeting it at that guy too.
What about you, Stock? You look like you're healing nicely.
Man is
I
a
am.
marine from StarCraft. Rosh is like Gil Thunder.
What division are you with? How dare you turn your sword against a fellow soldier?
Stickle.
Huh? What was the... Whoa! What the hell just happened?
Is that Seven Deadly Sins? I have not watched Seven Deadly Sins. He turned to dust!
Turned to sand?
What do you make of that soldier?
Dude, it's so
He
great.
wore an Alistel uniform, but
You don't think this was Granorg's doing, do you?
no. Something about it seems strange. A professional assassin would have acted far quicker.
True. And then there's the way he died.
The sand plague, most likely.
The Sand Plague!
I've read about it before, but this is my first time seeing it up close. It's just like the reports.
I
It
mean, I've heard
causes
the later
people to
seasons
turn
aren't as
into
great, but the
sand.
first couple of seasons are awesome in my book. I guess I've never really been much of a shonen guy. Well, no, I don't want to say I've never been, because that's all I ever watched growing up. But in like, I think once like anime streaming became more of a thing, I strayed further from shonen titles and gravitated more towards slice of life stuff. And that's mostly what I've been watching these days. Um, my partner and I have been watching the new Spice and Wolf reboot. We've been watching Euro Camp season 3, and we're continuing Dungeon Meshi.
Huh.
None of which
I'd
would
always
be
dismissed it as some old wives'
conventional
tale.
action shonen, honestly.
Seems real enough to me. But how could a person just disintegrate like that?
It starts with the essence of life, mana, which is found in all living things. They say that when one loses their mana, they turn to sand.
Sounds like Final Fantasy. It's when they get drained of all their ether, they turn into fucking sand.
They don't just die?
That's right. The
I don't
order
like
is
sand.
reversed
It's
in
course,
the
we
case
already
of the
made
sand
that
plague.
joke. Pause. But welcome back.
Normally, after a person dies, mana flows out of their body. But that soldier was still alive
I
when
gave
his
Spice and
mana
Wolf an
left
honest
him.
try, but my brain
That's
does
why
not
he turned to sand.
want to follow a story centered on medieval economics. I'm too much of a nerd, Kage, and also I like foxes. That's totally fair. I read most of the light novel when I was in high school. So I was a big fan of the series.
So basically, the sand plague drains a person's mana.
Seems so.
Was it high school?
I
I
have
think
no idea why that would happen, though.
I read most of it in college, not high school. I watched the anime, uh the original anime on the back in high school.
Think it's connected to the desertification somehow?
Oh, hollow cute, don't get me wrong, but accounting is not fun for me. Fair. Very fair.
Maybe, maybe not. Though, at this point, nobody knows what's causing the desertification either. They say it began sometime near the fall of the old empire
Can it be
over a century ago.
desertification instead? Everything just turns into cake and frosting?
But did the collapse cause the desertification? Or was it the other way around?
Too many questions without answers.
Rosh looks like the kind of person with only one brain cell.
What's gonna happen to the continent?
All brawn and
There's
no
no
brain.
knowing that. For now, let's just try to do what we can to make a difference.
You're right. Well, I should be getting back to work.
I could grab some ice
Oh,
cream and
and by the
certify
way,
my experience.
We shouldn't tell anyone about this.
Ice cream does sound pretty good right about now. How long are you streaming for? Another 45 minutes.
Why do you say that?
Boss's orders. You know Fennel next door, right? When I told him what happened, he was pretty adamant that we keep it under wraps.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, back to work for me. You
Okay,
two
you
can
have time
stick
to
around
BRB.
here as long as
See
you like.
you in a bit, Kage.
Hey, Stock. How would you feel about joining up with my brigade? It'll be just like how it was before Heist started up Special Intelligence.
Why now of all times?
I'm working under Lieutenant General Raoul to head up a new corps. I need a good adjutant. More than that, I need one I know I can trust.
Greg Chun. Is that who the voice actor is?
It'd be a weight off my shoulders to have you around.
So you mean for me to quit my current post under Heiss?
You'd have to, yes. Lieutenant General Raoul will handle the transfer from the SI to his command. We can take your subordinates along with you too. That'll be no problem.
But can you sway Heiss?
That, I don't know. But he'll either be convinced or coerced. Lieutenant General Raoul...
Pretty much, if you see me excitedly yell at a VA name, that's the character on stream. Gotcha. Kage, thank you for the cutie hydrate. Everyone, please take a sip of water.
Look, this is your decision. Whatever you believe is best, that's what we'll do.
And the posture check. Thank you. Oh, that's Ike's VA? Wait, this feels just like last time. It's happening again. The White Chronicle is shining. Goodbye. Oh, fuck.
What now? Wait, that's... Rosh.
Is Rosh dead?
He's dead. And is that me with him?
Holy shit, he is cut up.
I killed Rosh? That's impossible. Stop this. Please, don't show me such things.
No. Am I really going to kill Rosh? What kind of future would lead to an atrocity like that?
I can see the hesitation all over your face. I'm not asking for an answer right now, mind you. Look, I need to go to the upstairs hall to greet the new recruits. Just think about it and let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
Do I stay with Heiss or join up with Rosh's brigade? This isn't a decision I can make lightly.
But it's okay, there's a save point here.
Huh? What's that book doing here?
What do you mean? It's your
Calling to
book.
me? I suppose I do still have some questions for those two. Maybe I should head back to Historia.
It's also pretty funny that Sonya just disappeared from existence during this.
You too.
Hello, Stock. We summoned you this time because there's something we need to tell you.
I have a question for you as well. A moment ago, I saw a future where I kill Rosh. What was that about?
Please, calm yourself, Stock. That vision is precisely why we chose to summon you here.
You went back and averted the deaths of Rainey and Marco. Rosh's death happens further in the future, but it too can be averted in the same way. Even should that future come to pass, you can revisit it and change history. And this is the primary juncture at which you may do so.
What do you mean? Don't tell me. Does history branch again here?
Correct. You are quite sharp, Stock. Now, look upon the path forward.
It's so cool. They really went all out on the visuals, and they pushed the 3DS as far as it could. Like, this is amazing for a 3DS game.
What?
This is the moment where history branches in two. You can return to this point in time and space with the White Chronicle. A node has been formed here.
Which means what?
Your decision now will have a profound effect on history.
Stock, are you saying you've never played a visual novel before?
If you ever want to revisit that decision, you will be able to return to this very moment.
You know you're supposed to save at every decision.
So the choice
That's
I'm
how you
about
get
to
all the
make
other
is an
endings.
important one, then.
That's right. Whether to align yourself with Heiss or Rosh is a more vital decision than you know. Your decision to stay on as an agent or join the brigade with Rosh will change your life.
Heiss clearly knows what the White Chronicle is capable of. He's the one who gave it to me, after all. I'm not sure why he chose to do so, though.
Maybe he didn't have access to the power.
That may be reason enough to part ways with him.
Many potential paths lay before you at this moment. Make a decision, explore its consequences, and search for possibilities.
Mika, welcome in.
That is the power bestowed upon you by the White Chronicle.
Alright, guys. What should I do? Should I join Heiss or join Rosh?
So I shouldn't waste time thinking. I need to act. Is that it?
We are not saying you should make your decisions carelessly. We just want you to know that you needn't be overly cautious. To search for possibilities in the shadows of history, without anyone finding you out, that's your true mission.
A fitting aim for an agent like myself. I want to know one thing, though.
What is it?
What's the point of all this? At first, my only goal here was saving Marco and Rainey. Yet now you claim the White Chronicle is meant to bring about the true history. What is this history you speak of? I assume it has little to do with my own personal gain. I have to wonder. What will happen if I do nothing?
The world will perish.
What?
It's no exaggeration. This world is on the verge of destruction.
By now, you must surely have noticed the inevitable ruin the desertification brings. It is the underlying root of this horrible war, and what will bring it to an end as well.
This world has been connected.
If its merciless advance remains unchecked, man's battle over arable land will rage on, and the result will be total extinction.
You will prevent that from happening by creating a history that won't perish.
Countless possibilities fade into the darkness, yet there exists a razor-thin path of light. You must find it.
I understand.
Stock, you've got to save the world.
I'll do what I can for now.
That would be best. Becoming anxious over having to save the world isn't necessarily to your advantage. Just do what you think is right. That may be all you need to reach a favorable history.
I suppose I don't have much choice when you put it like that.
Ah, there is still one more thing.
Ah, it's Meiru! Thank you for shouting out Meiru. Oh, I think I forgot to turn on the, my chat bot. I did that again. My apologies. Meiru! Go Jesus! Melon, welcome in! How y'all doing?
Your journey will be hard.
Gran, welcome
You will
in!
not go through unscathed. As a result, we're considering healing you and your
Meow.
comrades through the nodes.
You can do that?
Okay, I'm back. What I miss? We are at... Are these Lullafels? They do remind me of Lullafels. Are you playing a game of Lullas in it? That's right!
Oh yes.
Kage, we are at a pivotal moment in history where we can choose to pursue Lubu. Just kidding. We can either choose to stay with Heiss, or we can join with Rosh's army. And our goal is to save the world.
But we will require mana crystals to use this power. Choose the moments you use our healing wisely.
I really like how they're rendered. That's how I imagined my Final Fantasy XIV character.
I have here some mana crystals.
You pick Rosh in a
Take them
heartbeat?
with you.
What do you guys think I should do? Should I join up with Rosh or stay with Heiss?
Thank you.
This is like a visual
I'll
novel
surely use them
decision.
carefully.
And whatever happens, we see it to the end. And then after we see it to the end, we turn back time and come back here if we choose the other decision.
We will always be close by.
Coin
watching
flip?
over
I'm
you
leaving it to you guys.
until we
This
meet
is as
again,
much your
Star.
journey as it is mine. Why was I given this power? Well, no matter. I have a decision to make. Meiru, how is Temtem? To join Rosh's core or not? Rosh has a clear morals. But remember, this isn't Fates, this is reading Historia. Beginning has been added as a node. You can now go to Historia from nodes on the field. In the White Chronicle, you can view story summaries and travel instantly across time. Rosh is the Lullafell? No, Rosh is your best friend. Is this DS or 3DS? The original release of Reading Historia was on DS, but then they re-released it with new art, voice acting, and a new ending for 3DS, and named it Reading Historia Perfect Chronology. Rosh is the goat. Right. Those two just gave me these crystals called mana crystals. By spending a mana crystal, you can restore the party's HP and MP. At a node, select Recover. You can hold a maximum of 9 mana crystals. Spend them wisely.
I worry about you and Raj. You're always pushing yourself so hard. You should hang around the city and relax once in a while.
Yes.
Pop, 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 pop. So there's Rosh. We can either talk to him, or we can go and talk to Heiss. Does chat want me to go hang out with Rosh? Rosh is that absolute unit? Yes! He's like Osmond, but he has a mechanical arm. Waiting on Abe to use a mana crystal right before a cutscene that heals him. Shut up! It will definitely happen. 100% will happen. Why has he got a devious smile? That's just the art. He's not actually smiling like that. That's just his jawline.
Hey, Stock. You have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team or stay with Heiss?
This is where history splits. I need to think carefully about this decision.
I need to give it some more thought.
Sure. Take all the time you need. But if you ask me, I know you'll make a great...
You know what he looks like? Titan from Grand Blue Fantasy?
Just keep that in mind.
I wonder if I have access to more of the town yet. Oh no, I still can't go. Rosh has that Giga Chat energy. He does. He's also your best friend.
Hey!
But we had a vision where we killed Rosh. So, doesn't that make me want to stay as far away from him as possible?
Yes.
Hey!
We had 2 votes for Rosh.
Excuse me.
Any new weapons? Oh, just the epi. I guess I could save up for the custom sword. Alright, it seems like everyone wants us. Either route could end up that way, honestly. Like, what if you're against him when you side with Heiss? I gotta go do the bed thing, but I wish you the best of luck. See you soon, Abe. Thank you, Melon. I'll see you around. That's very true, Kage.
Huh?
Either one could lead us to Rosh. Or maybe they both lead us to Rosh. We just have to pick one and see it through.
Hey, Stock. You have your answer yet?
We can
Do you wanna
regret our
join my
decisions
team
when we're
or stay
dead.
with Heiss?
Let's join Rosh. Join Rosh's brigade. Is that really what I should do?
Rosh, I'm thinking of joining your brigade.
That's good to hear. To tell you the truth, I wasn't confident I could handle training all the rookies myself. I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm going to inform Lieutenant General Raoul of your decision. He should get all the paperwork set in motion.
Meru, hello!
Dear children of Alistel, I have come bearing the word of the prophet Noah.
Who is that? Basilio? Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Everyone please take a sip of water and check your posture. Patrick Seitz. And Hector. Oh. Alistel Castle, Noah Square. The savior Noah delivered Alistel from Granorg's oppression at the young age of 16. He is revered as a saint, but 70 years later, he no longer makes public appearances. When Noah has a proclamation to deliver, General Hugo serves as his mouthpiece. These proclamations are delivered in a corner of Alistel Castle, commonly known as Noah Square. The common folk are not normally permitted, but on this eve of his proclamation, it is opened up. People come in throngs, eager for Noah's reassurance in a time of war and uncertainty.
Oh!
It's General Hugo! General Hugo has arrived! Advocate General Hugo, what saith the prophet Noah?
Please!
Tell us, General Hugo.
Blessed are you, beloved children of the prophet Noah. Hush now.
See, 16 is an average age for notable deeds for JRPG characters, so if you're past 16 and if you haven't accomplished anything, then you're useless. You're a disgrace.
Untainted believers in the light, I will now reveal to you all the message entrusted to me by the prophet Noah.
Oh!
Please, give us the prophet's holy message. Being 20 means you're elderly.
The
I mean, if
prophet
you're at war,
Noah
maybe
has
they aren't
spoken.
surviving that long anyways. Prophet Noah has spoken.
Now is the hour when the melted snow shall water the sandy soil.
Huh?
What is this melted snow?
The land of Alistel is embraced by snow-capped mountains where the high gods dwell. If there are any who yearn for peace, the snows shall melt, and the deserts will have succor. In truth, the melted snow refers to you, the people.
Oh!
Us?
Blessed children of the frigid lands of Alistel, you will descend upon the tainted land of Granorg and purify it. That is the prophet's most devout wish.
What should we do?
This too, as the prophet Noah foreseen.
Okay, we ended up in religious territory. Maybe this was a poor decision. Silly you, we ended up in a religious army.
The source of the taint is the olden kingdom of Granorg. Festering at the heart of this source is the evil enthroned there.
Ah!
Protea.
That's right!
He means Queen Protea. That Granorg tyrant is evil in human form.
The prophet believes in you.
When was the leader of the religion in a JRPG ever evil? Nonsense! They've always been good. I hate it when I actually join a crusade.
He has seen the children of the pure melted snow, ridding the land of these impurities.
Although, Popeye, I guess you could say that in Trails the church isn't evil. But it's Patrick Seitz delivering the message, so I'll let it slide.
He knows that the power of each of Alistel's children will add to this crusade's success.
That's right!
This is a crusade.
Ah!
We have to pry Granorg back out of the Queen Protea's claws.
Oh!
If victory in Granorg is what the Prophet Noah wants, that's what we'll work towards.
Go forth, my children. The waters of the pure melted snow shall rid the world of this evil.
That's right!
Death to the evil Queen Protea.
Ah!
We'll prove the Prophet Noah's power to the world.
Do not forget, the melted snow shall also nourish this parched world.
The church isn't evil, but Zero has that cult. There's an evil cult in every Trails game.
Oh!
That's right, we'll be the ones who save the world. I don't know
In
about
the
Prophet, but I am
Noah's
against
holy
Protea, so it
name,
works out.
our
Kinda sounds like the water
salvation
means their blood.
begins now.
Hooray!
Praise be to the Prophet!
Yeah!
Glory to Alistel! May our crusade be victorious!
Melted snow, huh? No matter how often I see your theatrics, General Hugo, they never cease to amaze.
His haircut kind of reminds me of Lorenz.
We'll be seeing a bump in the ranks of the enlisted men soon, I expect.
My switch in the middle of a Unicorn Overlord fight just completely seized up. No! I'm so sorry, Pause!
He's certainly comfortable in the role of the Prophet's mouthpiece. But if he doesn't keep his wits about him, someday he'll find that...
Lieutenant General Raoul, sir. May I come in?
Of course.
Any
The door's
religion that
unlocked.
gathers teens in an army style should definitely be trusted. Okay, that ice cream was good. Hell yeah. What kind of ice cream was it? Like, screen stopped, audio started buzzing, nothing responding. I think that happens when the Switch cartridge kind of gets bumped in the slot. It like loses that sort of connection to the Switch. I have had that happen before, but I accidentally like tapped the side of the Switch a little bit too hard. Marble fudge, that sounds fantastic. I had some non-dairy ice cream from Ben and Jerry's the other day, and it's been phenomenal for my stomach. Night Ave, Axie crashed a while ago. Have a good night, you two. The character design, though. I went into the home screen and the audio continued to there, but then it froze there too. I think it's you need to restart. Pause. I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, sir. I know you must be busy.
Think nothing of it. So, what brings you here?
It's the matter of the adjutant for my brigade. I think I may have mentioned it.
Oh, Stock. Yes, I remember. Did he see things your way?
Yes, sir. He said he wants to, he plans to accept the proposal to join my brigade.
Rosh, it's just me. You can relax a little. You don't have to act differently around me. It makes things easier between us. And besides, I know it's not your style. Then again, if you continue to rise through the ranks, you'll need to act more like a leader.
I see.
Okay, but what if Rosh with Patrick Sade's voice? I think it would have been more fitting.
Anyway, that's the long and the short of it. Stock will be my adjutant.
All right, the documents are already prepared, so I'll get them to personnel right away.
Do you think Heiss is going to be okay with this? Technically, you'll be taking Stock from under his nose.
You have a point there. But the lack of skilled officers in our army is a real problem. And Heiss's Special Intelligence Group has no official sanction, let alone veto power.
Do I remember right that he created it without permission when he first came here?
You do indeed. Plus, Stock was a military man for a year before Heiss formed Special Intelligence. With the SI still an unofficial outfit, on paper, Stock is still a soldier. When you think about it that way, it's only natural for him to be recalled. There's no reason to let Heiss hog the top talent for his unofficial pet projects. Though I suppose it's his pet project that saved Alistel more than once.
I see what you're saying, but official documentation aside, do you think Heiss will take this lying down?
Probably not.
Don't worry, he's no fool. Present him with an unshakable argument, and he won't press the point. Instead, he'll find a less direct means of getting even. But you knew that going in, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought as much. There's no way he'd let go that easily.
Alright, so it seems like while Raoul is, a general, he seems to have a good head on him. Unshakable faith plays.
That sort of thing is part and parcel of any big organization. It's the nature of society. Just tread lightly.
Yes, sir.
Seems
Well
to
then,
be a
shall we talk
reasonable
of
guy.
something else? You know, headquarters has given the order for your brigade to go into action.
Already? We haven't even trained them.
Do they understand that my brigade is made of fresh meat? They're all civilians. None of them had ever touched a weapon until just recently.
They understand, yes.
All right. Stock will be with us. I'm sure we'll make it through.
A fine attitude. You seem to have a lot of faith in Stock.
He has some personality quirks, but to my knowledge, his skills are unparalleled.
Maybe so. I look forward to seeing what he can do.
Don't you say it, Kage. Put them stock into his
Rush,
friend.
looks like we'll be playing the part of the melted snow.
Kage, that's also a euphemism.
Sorry?
You didn't hear General Hugo's speech?
Oh, you mean when he delivered the Prophet Noah's proclamation? The cheers were deafening.
It was indeed a stirring speech. We'll be drowning an enlisted
And
men
that's
once
on me.
more.
Shut up!
It'll be as if the snow from the mountaintop suddenly melted.
I'll do my best to bring them back alive. That's my job.
Well said. Now then, let's go over the details of your mission.
What do you think's up with this transfer to a new brigade? It's a far cry from the SI. And we'll be working under stock.
It seems the people officially in charge did some reshuffling of personnel. It came down from the army, so I'd guess General Hugo or Lieutenant General Raoul was involved.
Probably right. Heiss would have said something. Seems like a crazy way to do things, doesn't it?
Who can say? They decide, we obey.
They speak it rainy with us.
I feel sorry for Heiss, but we should do our best in our new brigade.
Yeah. Whatever department we're in, we're still working to protect Alistel.
Oh, that reminds me. Our new captain, Rosh, was it? He's a friend of yours, isn't he, Stock?
Yes, this was some time ago. But back when I was in the army, we fought side by side.
An old friend of yours, eh? I wonder what he's like.
Rainy is the real victory of this route.
Oh, Captain!
Although I bet she'd be available either way. You're
The
right.
guy Stock was talking to the other day.
Hai said that Rainy and Marco would join us on the next mission. If we decided to stay with Heiss.
Oh, you're the new captain, huh?
The nerve of you, speaking to your captain like that.
It's okay. I'm not really one for formalities anyway.
But Captain, you have to set a good example for the brigade.
How much you guys want to bet this kid is gonna die?
Come on, let's discuss the mission. I may as well say, we've already got marching orders.
The rookie always fucking dies. Abe, what do you mean? The rookie always dies!
Our destination is the Alma Mine in the Western Mountains.
A mine?
Like that
Located
kid in
west of Lascaux
Totem.
Hills. It's a strategic location that passes through the mountain into Granorg territory, and it seems it's been invaded. Our mission is to drive Granorg out of the mine.
Granorg's side should have been sealed.
It used to be,
Did they dig through it?
but apparently they blew open the seal and forced
Unless the
their way
rookie is Donald.
That's rather reckless, setting off explosives at an old mine. Why would they do such a thing?
They're desperate, maybe?
because of the Sand Fortress. You've heard that Alistel took it back recently? If Granorg wants to attack us, they have to capture the Sand Fortress first. But that's easier said than done. It's well fortified, and takes a lot of planning and effort. So they're eyeing the Alma Mine as an alternate route, one that gets around the Sand Fortress.
I see. By the way, who's that with you?
Oh, right. You already heard that my brigade is composed of new cadets. He's sort of the leader of the fresh faces.
My name's Keel, sir.
His name is Keel, as in keel over, or he's going to get keeled.
I've heard a lot about you from Captain Rush.
He's always wanted to be in the army. He visited all the time just to watch us train. I eventually got to know him, so I told him about you.
I'm great at fencing. Well, sword dancing, technically.
Oh my god, he's a Myrmidon. He's fucking
But the
useless.
captain told me he knew someone who was much better with a sword.
I was gonna say he's about to get keeled.
Yes, sir. I'll train hard to someday be as good as you, Sergeant.
Well, Stock, how's it feel to be someone's role model? You're not as shady a guy as you think.
Or he's gonna keel everything.
Sure.
He's gonna keel every last one of them.
Good to meet you, Keel.
The honor's all mine.
If the chance comes up, I'd like to see these sword skills of yours. Particularly the sword dancing you mentioned.
course, sir. I'd be honored to, Sergeant.
Watch them give him a red shirt.
Also, the sergeant is a bit much. Just call me Stock.
But that wouldn't be proper. I have to call you Sergeant, Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Looks like the introductions went great.
I mean,
See?
Stock has a
I
red
was
shirt.
right to make you my adjutant.
Rosh also has a red shirt.
Thing is, I'm
Rainy
sorry
is the
for
only
this,
one here who's
but I
blue.
need you to be the vanguard of this brigade.
We got green units, we got yellow units, we got red units. The only one who's on our side right now is Rainy.
None of these new soldiers have any combat experience. I need trained men in the vanguard.
So that's why Mark and I were reassigned here.
I see your point. It's the best way to keep casualties to a minimum.
I'll join in as well anytime you need my help. Just say the word. The squad led by Keel will be directly behind us providing support. Not just for that, though. I also want to give them a chance to see you guys in action.
I'll try real hard not to be a burden.
All right, let's get going. Oh, and about our equipment. The army didn't give us any.
What? What kind of fucking army is this?
We got this instead.
That won't even get us a sword.
You know and I know it's not much, but let's keep that to ourselves.
Bro, they gave us 500 gold for an entire battalion.
Stop by the weapon shop and use your judgment on what we'll need. Anyway, let's get going.
Rainy has joined the party. Marco has joined. Rosh has joined. Woohoo! With the addition of Rosh, the party now has 4 members. Only 3 members may participate in a battle at a time. You can swap them out as you wish. To change participants, enter the main menu and select party. Even those who are not participating will receive a portion of earned experience. Consider each member's strengths and growths as you decide to bring with you into battle. A mine, huh? Joining Rosh Brigade has been added to the White Chronicle. Alright, let's go visit the weapon shop, guys. Even though we're broke as fuck. I think we can get, stock a new sword. We barely have enough to get a new sword. Yep. We need a discount, an army discount. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with this. We're broke, guys, but we still have a lot of the items from last time, so at least there's that. Party. Let's see, what level is Rosh? Rosh is level 7. Maybe we should keep him out for now and get these guys leveled up. Stock just dropped a sword. Maybe we can use a bronze one. Equip that. Marco used the bronze sword. Increase your attack a little bit. And we have no more accessories. Okay. Probably check what Rosh's equipment is first. It's he has a light lance and a brigandine. I was able to check it when we were in the weapon shop. So I was checking to see what lance he has, and I think the light lance is actually weaker than Rainy's spear. That's all you have. Are there any quests I can do? I don't think so.
What do you think? What do you think?
I'm gonna head out, have a nice stream. Thank you, Go Jesus. Appreciate having you around. Well, of course, the slim lance is weaker than the spear.
Sir.
Thank you for your hard work, Sergeant Stock. I have a night watch, but I can't get over how tired I am. If they catch me asleep on duty again, I'll be in big trouble. If I had a couple of anti-sleeps, I'm sure I'd make it through the night. Anti-sleeps, huh? Do they sell anti-sleeps here? They do not. I need to find an anti-sleep and give it to this poor boy. Am I broke anyways? Yeah. I mean, I thought I could trade a whole ass sword for some medicine, but apparently not. No one new to talk to. I think there was another person who said they could talk to me.
Yes.
I remember there was a lady who was like, come back later.
Wanna buy? Yeah.
Eh. Sounds like a Minecraft villager.
Yes. Yeah.
You thought the same thing? Yeah. Well, we'll come back if we ever encounter one of those. Alright, so we're back here. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. So Power Wave is just a high-hitting attack. Attack the chickens. Ow. Rude. Okay, not bad.
That ought to do it.
Okay.
Was there no way to that treasure chest to the left? You mean back in town? I had to go what is it? There's the only way to access it is if I come in from the north side of town up to the top left there. But that path is currently being blocked by some soldiers. I stand over here. You can see their iron hats over to the left. Sorry, I sneezed. They won't let me past.
We got the upper hand.
I feel like I surprised them last time, but I guess not. Ow, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Maybe left, pull, and then attack a bunch. Gotta be careful.
Here goes.
Nice.
That about does it.
I think that's it.
Is there anything I can do with this barrel?
Yeah.
Interesting. Dragon! He's a big old lizard.
Let's do this.
Oh, he's a chunky lizard. Oh my god, he's getting his ass kicked. Oh, hi. View the support skill tutorial? Sure. Slaying his family. It's a lizard eat lizard world. Support skills are random actions performed by allies on standby. These can take the form of additional attacks or healing. Support skills trigger rate increases the more skills your allies know. The trigger rate will also increase based off your character's luck stat.
Whew. It's over.
Hey, nice. We gain some support skills. Can I look at their status? Yes. Support skill, startup combo, one enemy physical. One enemy physical. Physical. Okay. More of these rocks, but... Oh, hey. Wait, there's a guy behind here? Is there a way to, like, make these explode somehow? Maybe it's like a future power? This guy's just, like, hanging out behind there. Stuck there forever. I mean, whenever there's barrel, there's these rocks, so I would assume. Alright, so we can finally head north. And there's a cave here. Bronze mail, hell yeah. Yeah, the Superman boost is permanent. Anywhere else we can go? Here's the last save point, and I don't think there's anything down here. Rather, there is something here, but I can't access it just yet. You just up and got the silver gauntlets. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking the bracelets that you get as young Link, but maybe that only lets you pick up bomb flowers and not actually push stuff. Or maybe it did let you push some stuff. I don't quite remember. Power bracelet, that too. Okay. Hey there.
Come on,
I'm a
see if
traveling
you like
merchant. You should be able to buy a lot to prepare for what's ahead. Alright, so... First aid kit. I have no money, guys. Alright, so the cave-in's down there. Oh, there's a chest here. Can I cut this? Oh, I can't. No, it doesn't work. My sword's not sharp enough, guys. I need a sharper sword. Also, I guess I can't cross that bridge. I was supposed to come this way.
Here it comes.
Part of me doesn't want to fight too much because I already have a limited resource. Goron bracelets were the ones in Ocarina of Time for Young Link, but I think that was just for bomb flowers. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I thought I slapped these guys. Was I too fast? Ow. Oh my god, that hurts. Holy shit. I guess this is what I get for playing on hard. Shit hurts. West, north, Alma Mine.
Hello.
You must be Captain Rosh and Sergeant Stock. I've been waiting for you.
That's us, all right. But who are you? Yes.
I'm the field agent in this area. I've got orders to update you on the situation at the Alma Mine.
All right, that should be helpful. How's it looking?
Let's see.
First, you should know about the enemy. It seems we're up against Count Selvin's troops.
Selvan. He's the brain supporting Diaz from the shadows, isn't he? This is more complicated than I thought. We absolutely can't fail this mission, or we'll be in deep trouble.
Indeed.
I agree, but here we have a problem.
What do you mean?
Let's see.
This side of the entrance is blocked by a cave-in at the moment, so the plan was to clear it with explosives and enter the mine. But we've lost contact with the merchant who was meant to deliver the explosives.
Yes.
And that's all I have for you. You can get more details from the other soldiers further in.
Well then.
My next mission awaits, so if you'll excuse me.
This is bad. We need to make a move before the enemy gets their footing. But we can't even get inside.
But is he a bad Diaz or a Buenos Diaz?
Seriously. Not only that, but Selvan's troops are on the move. We should go see what shape the entrance is in.
I'm thinking he'll be a bad one. Oh, is this where we learn how to set up the
Sealed
bombs?
Excuse me.
Captain Rosh, about the situation report.
I heard the gist of it from the agent. But more importantly, has a scout been sent out yet?
No, sir, we were a little short-handed.
That's not good. Even if we sent someone out now, and he did manage to acquire explosives, it'd be dusk. But without those explosives, we're pretty much sitting ducks.
Captain Rush, don't we have the thaw machines with us? I could move the rock single-handedly with those things.
Do you really think they'd keep such expensive weaponry in a hole like this?
Of course not. I, just wanted to ride a thaw machine, just once in my life.
Well, if you're interested, they're produced in Alistel's lab by an engineer named Fennel. Regardless, we have to focus on our current problem. Even my gauntlet is useless
Are
here.
we gonna have a power-up from the Harvins again? We might.
If we can't go any further, why don't we just ambush them here? If their goal is to get inside Alistel territory, they'll have to come through here anyway.
Generally speaking, an ambush would give us the upper hand. Stock, what do you think?
Give up on the explosive and ambush the enemy here? Or send men out to find the merchant? I have to think about this one carefully. I feel like waiting in ambush is going to be a bad idea. We might be able to do this later, but I feel like you want to be in control of the situation rather than wait for the enemy to make their move. You never want to be on the reaction side of things, you know. Play your phase, you know. Always play your phase, don't enemy phase. Should I send scouts out to find the merchants?
No.
No.
An ambush would be too time-consuming. Perhaps we should...
Or maybe the Lullabells will just give us the explosion power.
Well, Stock, it looks like you're between a rock and a hard place.
Shut up, Teo. I can't believe even the game is throwing fucking puns at me. I can't believe this. In my own stream.
You two. That means...
We have something to tell you.
It's another split point, unsurprisingly.
We feel the presence of the Chronicle, one who wields the same power as you.
What do you mean? Are you telling me there's another Chronicle?
Let me guess, it's the Black Chronicle.
That's right. There is. It's called the Black Chronicle.
God damn it.
Then someone else out there is wielding it just like I do.
Indeed. And its owner is throwing this history into disarray.
Lul's good call, Abe. It wasn't that... It was... I don't deserve credit for that. We have the White Chronicle. Of course there's going to be a Black Chronicle.
What? How is that possible?
The Black Chronicle grants the same special power, and it's being used to cause harm to you.
But
Specifically you, Stock.
what's the angle?
We don't really know.
Awit and Itipul support them.
You mean to tell me that even the residents of Historia are blind to something?
It's not as though we're omniscient. We can't see into the hearts of the wielders of the Chronicles.
I see. Well, let's take a step back here.
Someone's got stock against him.
Our mission is at a standstill because the explosives were never delivered. And you're telling me that this is
Rubber
all
baby
the doing
buggy
of whoever
bumpers.
wields the Black Chronicle.
Welcome in, Slicer.
Correct. The merchant was killed by the owner of the other chronicle, and in doing so, history has been misaligned.
What can I do then? Should I go back in time?
Well, yes and no.
To be precise, you would need to go back in time to the other history. Because sometimes, even going back in time isn't enough to solve the problem. And when that's the case, you can resort to going back to the other history's timeline.
The two histories are bound to the same world. The hearts and minds of its people are shared. Thus, the actions we take in one time reverberate in the other. Take the merchant, for example.
I can kind of see why that I can kind of see why Automod caught that one. Oh, so we're going to Tethalala? Where's Tethalala? But no, Popeye, we're not allowed to go that far back because stock was never present when the Black Chronicle was given to the other person. Does Abe need to play Tales of Symphonia? Kage, I played Tales of Symphonia when I was like 7 years old. I don't remember all that. If Zelos is the Black Chronicle, we got this. I don't remember the specifics of Tales of Symphonia. I did play it though. I played it with my brother. I was player 2. Player 2.
He was killed in the other history.
Back when Tales games
Now
actually
his
had
death
co-op in
is
it.
affecting this one.
Unlike stinking Arise. So you're a Genus. I was actually Lloyd. My brother was Genus. Tetheala was the other world. Ah, I see, I see.
So what you're saying is, if I save him in the other history, he'll be alive in this one. And that would mean the explosives will get delivered. Am I on the right track here?
I remember vividly the fight with Kratos, and like how if you didn't teach Rain Nurse, that fight was just absolutely miserable. Because Rain wasn't able to keep up with heals with just first aid. That's what I remember distinctly, struggling with that fight for so long.
Correct. You've just spoken to the field agent. After that, he went somewhere else. This action must be affecting the other history.
You should search for incidents in the other history that may be linked to this situation. Especially if you were scheduled to meet him. You have to pay close attention to detail.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
You're sure to find yourself in similar situations from here on out.
There's also a bug where you can get stuck going the wrong way around Silverant and having to do much higher level quests to start. Uh-oh.
The past and the present.
I'm more of a fan of the other Kratos
You
battle, but
pass
still
between
based.
them as necessary.
Was it the one-on-one one? Like, way late into the game? I, like, vaguely remember it. I vaguely remember it.
In order to guide history in the right direction.
Because I remember being a very small child and having to do that, my brother laughing at me, watching me struggle.
I have a feeling that will keep me busy.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll manage.
Well,
Still a save file
until
just for
we
that
meet
fight,
again.
very cool. If you've never seen, there's an alternative ending to one of those late fights.
Sergeant Stock? Sir?
Then you can
Hey,
make like 99
What are you
saves.
mumbling about?
That fight is great, still love the end of the thought.
It's nothing. Don't mind me.
Well, if you were figuring out a way to get a hold of those explosives, keep going. Just try not to scare my men when you do it. So, got any ideas?
No, not yet.
Breaking rocks has been added to the White Chronicle. The closed mine has been added as a node. So I guess this is the point of the game where, like, oh, you've finally hit a snag in the road. Now you have options. You can either go back and join Heist and gather information about the agents, or you can pursue this agent as far as you can go and see what happens. So that's one of the things I really liked about this game is how you kind of have, it's not super linear, right? There's so many branching paths. You can kind of go throughout the game in any direction that you so choose, and then you always, ultimately, you'll backtrack having had gained information from the other herbal Teo. Are you pro herbal Teo? You prefer ice Teo? How about Lipti? Do you prefer ice to Lipti? But actually it's quite hot. Let's see, I think I already saved, but no, I guess not. Because we're level 5 now. Okay, good. So, I think we'll put things on hold here. We'll continue on Thursday when we decide ultimately which path we want to go. And we'll see more of the story. And hopefully we're not going to struggle too hard on this difficulty. But I'm excited to see where things go. It's exciting to have so many options to choose from. And really, you just have to pick one and see it to the end. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the stream, Abe. Thank you for hanging out, Kage. Really appreciate that. Popeye, it's good to see you around, too. I'm glad we finally got you out of the lurking status. Pause, welcome. Thanks for hanging out, too. Thanks for streaming, Abe. You're very welcome, yo. We'll be back Thursday with more reading Historia. Saturday, we'll be playing more Fire Emblem Cypher. Or rather, we'll be teaching Fire Emblem Cypher for the very first time on my stream. And you guys are more than welcome to join for that, too. If you need help setting it up, please let me know in the Discord. I'll send you the relevant links to get Lackey started. And then let's go find some to raid. Rainy's yelling at me. You guys don't even hear this. She just told me to wake up and keep going. Rainy, I can't. Maybe we'll raid into Krim. That's probably a good idea. Love you, Rainy. You know me, I love my Lance users. Okay. Let's grab those raid messages. Raid. Dead. Okay. Alarm gang, let's fucking go. You bet it. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you on Thursday. I didn't spell her name correctly. There we go. Excellent. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.